Good day, degenerates, and welcome to the NotACult podcast, where each episode I am joined by my three associates, and we discuss carefully curated topics ranging from gaming news to deep philosophical questions, among other truly degenerate topics. Every week, Retro Vin, Craze, and I, degradation by the way, each present a topic to discuss amongst each other, with a live studio audience, well, not studio audience, anyway, a live audience chiming in every now and then. That's it. Enjoy. Now, I've been kind of out of it today, guys. I don't know about you, but it's been kind of weird. I woke up, was like 10, and normally I wake up at like 8, and I was like, oh, shit, the fuck's going on? Then I was like, all right, I have like 6 hours before the podcast. I have to do all of these things. Didn't do any of them, just sat in my underwear for 6 hours, and now we're here. And I'm excited about the podcast. Now, if you're going to notice that Craze is not saying a lot, that is because Craze is in fact not real. He's never been real. Craze is just the three of us like putting up the exact same voice and the exact same opinions that you would expect from Craze. But he is in fact, he's never been real. And we just don't have the energy to do it today. Right, guys?
Yes, sir. I can confirm that just is in his underwear because I tried redeeming the spy cam that he has on his Twitch channel and he disabled it so we can't see his boxes. So I believe that he's still
Correct.
in his underwear.
Yes. If spy cam, if it's not there, I'm just in my balls. My balls are touching the chair now. Finn, please save me from my stumbling and.
Sorry, I was just about to say that Craze for me has always been like this projection that we have for the perfect human being, like Übermensch.
Correct.
I don't know if I pronounced it correctly.
Übermensch. That's how you
Übermensch.
pronounce
Yeah.
You have to say it with your tonsils.
Since Grace is like the complete opposite of me and somehow we still get along, Grace is just the voice in my head of how I could be different if I had better religious morals. That's how I see Grace. This,
The Ubermensch, the person we all aspire to be, Craze. Sorry you have to miss him today, but as I said, we just don't have the energy right now. We're just gonna do it, the three of us, and next week we'll do Craze, or maybe we'll do like somebody from Sesame Street. We'll figure it out. But anyway, Retro, how's your week been, man?
chill week. Same shit. School. I've gotten really into Destiny 2 lately. So I've been grinding on that and yeah, just overall gaming. Did some changes on the streams. All it's mostly Brawlhalla now. And
Right.
yeah, it's been fun, except a few toxic gamers here and there that need to get timed out from time to time. And that's it.
We'll talk about that one later. TLDR, Retro is a fucking gamer. Vin, how's your week been, man? I know
What
you've
a
been up to
gamer.
something
Disgusting.
yesterday.
Yeah. I had a very rough week. Working sucks. If
Preach.
anybody, if
Preach.
somebody doesn't really know about it, working sucks. But yeah, it pays the bills. And you guys might be surprised, but I'm sort of an extrovert in real life.
So
And
surprised right now.
yeah, and I recover my energy by speaking to people. So these past 2 years have been shit for me. And after all the vaccination of my friends and I, and a good plan of my special one here, Danny, I actually managed to see some of my friends this weekend. It was fucking great.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel like a lot of people will probably recognize some of that. So we've opened up, like, I think 5 months ago, and I started seeing people again, and I'm an introvert, but even I get the same feeling of, all right, it's not just me and my thoughts now, and and that,
Say I'm
yeah,
an introvert, but at least like once a month I like hanging out with somebody.
like I
Like, hey,
said,
let's
gamer,
hang out.
gamer. All right,
What a gamer.
what a gamer. Let's jump into the first topic, and it's a spicy one, and I'm sure I wrote down a lot about this because there's a whole lot to it. And I wanted to talk about it first because it concerns something we spoke about last week. And that is, if you all remember, the Met Gala and Nicki Minaj not going there because she was anti-faxing it up because her her cousin's friends' balls were swollen due to taking the vaccine, thus spreading lies. She backpedaled on that pretty hard, turns out. But new update, completely unrelated, but Nicki Minaj's husband, called Kenneth Petty. These are the things I always forget, so I had to write it down. Turns out he raped somebody, got 4.5 years of prison because of it, which is not a lot, and that's because he only got charged. No, he didn't only get charged. He only got convicted for attempted rape, even though it's 100% totally legitimate, full-on rape that he committed.
Gotta love the justice system in the U.S.
Yeah, this all happened years ago, apparently, but in the years since, both Nicki Minaj and what was his name again? Kenneth Petty. Let's call him Petty because he's petty. Started threatening her to drop the stories and admit that it didn't happen, offering her, I think, $20,000 to drop it when she refused because her life is fucking ruined because of this. She obviously refused the money to say that the thing that ruined her life didn't happen. Then they said, well, you should have taken the money because now we're going to hire somebody to kill you with that money. All threats so far. And that has been going on for a long, long time. And apparently now the victim, which I neglected to write down, I'm very sorry about that, is suing both of them. Apparently this has been years of torment to getting her to drop this story. Not even a lawsuit or anything, just to drop her story, just say that it didn't happen to, I guess, save face for the petty dude. Your thoughts? I know you have
We've
them.
seen this time and time again. Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, forget probably R. Kelly as well. You know, they just pay to silent people, which I think I brought up in the podcast before. If I ever
I think we talked
reach a
about R.
thing
Kelly, yeah.
yeah, where somebody's trying to fuck me over, like I don't know, somebody says, retro rape me. There's no way I'm giving you any money. I don't give a fuck if I lose followers or if I have to
Yeah.
stop streaming for a while. I'm proving my innocence. Oh, you want to try to fuck me over? All right, let's take it to court. We're gonna do it the old school way. Do it like how Johnny Depp did to his significant other, that she edited that video and posted it, and then now he's suing her because she edited a video and threw it out there just to make him look worse than what actually happened or whatever the case was.
Right.
I don't know. As soon as there's a settlement, you're guilty. Like,
Yeah.
why are you settling if you're innocent?
The strange thing about this is, though, there wasn't anything to settle on. It was all done and dusted. He did 4.5 years in prison for it, for the attempted rape, even though it was a real rape.
How do you attempt rape? Like, you where you draw the
Yeah.
line where what is rape and what is like attempted rape?
I guess for me, penetration, I guess, in the case of a male and a female, or a male and a male.
What I don't get the differences between attempted rape and sexual assault, because I know if I just try to grab a
You're
girl's
right,
tit
yeah.
on the subway, that's sexual assault. So what is
I,
attempted rape? If it's I keep going at it and I also try to grab the ass
I'd
and the
say
pussy.
it's intention. It's like fully committing to wanting to rape a person all the way, instead of just, as you so eloquently put it, grabbing a titty.
Mhm.
There's one thing that's very critical in the situation is proving rape is very difficult.
Hmm.
Normally the victims of rape don't reach to the system because
They don't speak
it's
up, or
really it's really difficult for you to prove that you got raped. It's
yeah,
complicated, and there's a lot of stigma as well, especially towards women, where there's gonna be like, oh, but was she actually raped, or she was like wanting wearing like sexy clothes, and this guy just got
Yeah.
like uh, lured into her trap, But yeah,
But
so
these guys kind of
let's
fuck
see what.
themselves by laying it on so thick. By she has a lot of evidence now of them trying to convince her to drop it.
Hopefully, yeah, yeah.
And
That's a good thing. Yeah,
and the unique thing about this case is, as Retro says, this happens all the fucking time, sadly. But the unique thing here is that Nicki Minaj is just fucking in on it. She also how did they call it? I think mentally pressured her a lot into dropping the story as well. So she probably knew 100% that her husband raped somebody and was like, uh, no, the rapee is the rape victim is at fault here, and I'm
yeah.
totally okay with everything that my husband did. Apparently,
Probably a very toxic relationship inside her household.
There's
yeah,
always like a
gotta be.
weird couple like that. I saw or heard in a podcast some years ago about a couple that were both pedophiles. Like, and then you have people
Well,
saying, "Oh, I can't find my somebody." Fucking pedophiles are finding each other. Rapists are finding each other. You could find your person out there. You just gotta
I
talk
like how
to
dark this
anybody.
got.
Jeffrey Epstein, his wife was into the same thing that
Exactly.
he was. Yeah.
So you could find someone that's into your shit, or just the normal person that you want for yourself. Just don't give
Yeah,
up.
just get on
Is
Like
Jeffrey
Craigslist.
Epstein
spending
or
shit.
Jeffrey Epstein? I never know.
Epstein,
I've
Epstein,
heard
sorry.
Epstein
NEC
more. Yeah.
understates. Yeah.
All right, just wanted
Yeah.
to
So yeah,
share that because I like starting off the podcast with a bright and uplifting story.
A positive note, right? I
Right?
just want, while we're still talking about Nicki Minaj, I just wanted to say that
Yeah.
I still haven't got my swollen balls. I'm waiting for that. I was counting on that,
hmm
You're right.
but
You were
so
excited
far,
about that last
yeah,
podcast.
so far I could say that my balls actually shrunk,
Did you
and this
have
is
your second
ruining my
shot yet?
marriage. Yeah, I had.
You
This
had your
is
you
second
ruining
guys,
my
goddamn.
marriage, dude.
And there's
you
nothing
guys
for you,
remember
dude.
the you guys remember the Asian stress balls that were popular like the early 2000s and 90s, where you just spin them around in your head?
Oh yeah,
That's what I was
the iron
aiming for.
ones,
I
the
wanted
heavy
to,
ones,
yes, I wanted to have those, but
the
they didn't happen
dense
to me. I
balls.
Yeah.
Miss Hyde in chat says that she is also still waiting on her swollen balls. It hasn't happened for her
Yeah.
yet either, and
Yeah.
I know for a
I
fact
made
she's had it for a while.
I made a lot of promises to Danny. I was like, "Damn, I'm gonna be like a fucking Taros girl. Just wait." And we're still here. We're
My
still
balls are
waiting.
gonna be so big. Just you
So
wait. Please don't leave me.
so fucking big. Yeah, man.
All right.
so
Now
very
we're ending on a high note. All right. Next topic. Let's see. Retro, did you have something in mind, or am I picking something out?
which one you want to do next? We could do Nintendo Direct. It was mostly DLCs.
Are you ready for the Nintendo Direct, Mr. Researcher Man?
It happened on
Holy shit.
this month. Nobody expected it. Everybody was like, "What the fuck is wrong with Nintendo?" All this year, they dropped some bangers, but we had nothing to look forward to other than everything that was, in oblivion, such as Bayonetta 3, which finally got announced. I
Mm-hmm.
recently played the first Bayonetta. I never played it before. What didn't know much about the series. I just knew it was like kind of like a Devil May Cry type of game, which also have only played one game, the one where he looks like Rihanna. I think yeah, the one is just called DMC.
Yes.
Oh,
The remake
I know this
or the
one. Yeah.
reboot.
Yeah,
The
that's the
younger
only
one.
one. Mm-hmm. So I only played Devil May Rihanna, but I played Bayonetta, liked it. I'll play two, and I'm excited for three now.
Wait, hold up.
Also Kirby.
Is Bayonetta 2, did that ever release for anything else than the Wii U though? Because I only played
Yeah,
the
it's
first
on the
one.
Switch. It's on the
Yeah.
Switch now. I'm not sure if it's on Steam. Maybe.
So before you
Um,
continue, I wrecked my Switch last week, and I
what
am
happened?
extra sad now. I don't know. I put it in a bag, within a bag. I had it in a plastic bag, and then in the bag that was in, there was also a water bottle, and it slightly leaked. I think it lost like a shot worth of water, and it won't restart. Like the case wasn't even damp, but that's literally the only thing I know that could have happened, and I'm very sad now that all these cool things are getting released.
You're
Continue while I cry here.
Man, electronics 101. If you think there's water damage, never turn it on.
I didn't
Open
for
it
like
up,
two
dry it
days.
out.
Yeah.
Oh no, I still open it up and dry it
Put it
out
on a
myself.
rice. Put it on rice.
True.
Thanks
Also,
for all of these tips that are way too late, guys.
Too late.
just in case you do something stupid in the future again, like I don't know, drop some water in your Steam Deck if you're getting one.
No, I'm not.
So moving on, Kirby. As everybody knows, I'm a big fan. To see my stream, I got the tattoo here, on my left forearm. Finally, getting a game that looks decent. Kirby fans have been crying for years. We've had all the fucking shitty games. We had that free to play game, which is just you like beating up bosses with three other people. I didn't like it. I'm not sure if you guys got to play it. It's like
I
some
haven't played
free game, and
Kirby
then
since the Game Boy SP era, I'm
mm,
pretty sure.
there you go. So now it's Kirby in the Forgotten Land, which is a post apocalyptic adventure, which makes no sense with Kirby, but they made
I
the
fucking love
apocalypse
it.
look pretty. It's just like a bunch of grass and buildings and whatnot. That's this is not like how we normally picture the apocalypse, and it's open world, which Nintendo has been exploring the open world more and more, and I like it. Breath of the Wild was an excellent game. I still need to finish it. Mario Odyssey as well, and now we're gonna get Kirby in the same way. Let me leave that one for last. Bayonetta 3 I already spoke about. Splatoon, I've never been a fan of the series. I don't know if you guys ever played it.
I'm
Have you
not the
played
biggest
Splatoon?
Nintendo guy, so I only played like the classics. I haven't played Breath
Hmm.
of the Wild yet, which many people publicly humiliate me for, but
Yeah.
now I even
It's
can't
an
do it
excellent
anymore.
I only buy Nintendo consoles to play Shin Megami Tensei.
game. Oh, by the way, I sent you a DM yesterday. Part 3 is on sale on Steam. I don't know if you played it or not.
Yeah, but it's kind of expensive here in my third world economy.
Damn, damn. Another, it's mostly DLCs. Monster Hunter Rise, which Vin is a bigger fan of than I am, is getting a DLC, an expansion that's supposedly as big as the original game called Sunbreak. This
Hmm.
one is fucking weird. Final
Really?
Fantasy people, they're releasing a racing kart game a la Mario Kart called Chocobo GP,
Yeah,
where you race
we
chocobos.
used to have that on the PS1 if I recall correctly.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Oh
excited now.
yeah, it's 2000 there.
So this is my
Oh.
Nintendo Direct. This podcast is my Nintendo Direct because I hadn't heard anything except for the Kirby and Bayonetta, I think. So I'm excited now. I'm excited.
So yeah, so we're gonna be racing chocobos and skateboards. I mean, and skates, which is weird. Me, my gamer, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this Castlevania Advance Collection, which gives you all three Castlevanias from the Game Boy Advance era: Circle of the Moon, Aria of Sorrow, and Harmony of Innocence, yeah, and Dracula X. So you're getting four games. Comes out to $5 each. Castlevania Advance Collection, fucking excellent. I'm gonna get it on
Dracula
PC though.
X is the shit, dude.
How many
Dracula X is the shit.
how expensive did you say it was?
$20 on Steam. So
Oh,
it comes
dude,
out to
yeah,
like
that's
$5
easy.
each game, which is great.
I
Yeah.
might even get that for my dead Switch. That's how
And
excited about that I
for
am.
and for the Animal Crossing audience, which is not me, probably Danny. Danny would love it if she had a Switch. I assume she
I
would
don't know.
like
She
games
would
like
have the
that.
patience to wait a whole day to have something built.
Oh, people don't do that. People cheat the system with the time and date. That's what people do in Animal Crossing.
That's when you
But
should know that your game design is fucking garbage sometimes.
and last for me, the one I was most excited about. Well, not last, but the one I'm excited about was Nintendo Switch now has N64, which we were
Mm-hmm.
all thinking it was gonna happen. We did think Game Boy would come first, but they surprised us with the N64. But the biggest surprise out of everybody that watched the direct is that now we have Sega games.
Yeah, what the
Sega and
fuck?
Nintendo. Us people that grew up in the 90s, we knew that was how you fought kids at school in the playground. Well, you said Sega is better. Pow! You started a fight for no stupid reason.
Yeah. Stabbing each other,
Sonic
it was
versus
great. Those were the
Mario.
days.
Exactly. Now we have it, although it is going to come at an extra cost if you want to enable N64 and the Sega
Really?
emulator, although Nintendo hasn't said how much. Since they only charge
Uh-oh.
like $20 a year, I think they'll probably add like an extra $5. I don't think they'll be stupid
They're
enough
usually
to
like the
charge you an
most
extra 20.
like subscription wise, they're
Inexpensive.
usually the most inexpensive out of the whole bunch.
And the one that everybody's making fun of is the Mario movie coming out and
Oh
the
yeah, we
voice
gotta talk
actors for
about
the
that.
Mario movie.
Wait, who are the
Cause
voice
fuck
actors?
it.
I know nothing.
Oh, we got Jack Black as Bowser.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that.
I don't
Fu-
know actors, but the funny part, the one that's the most fucked up is that the person that voices Mario is voicing somebody else in the movie, while Chris Pratt voices Mario, which makes no fucking sense. You
what the
have the voice
what?
actor right there playing a different role.
What the what? Dude, why would you do that? I know the guy only has like a couple of lines at all times, but what the hell?
Yeah, but you have him there and available, and in the movie, but nah, you're not playing Mario no more, fam. You're gonna play this different character,
We're
which I
rotating
forgot
you
who it
out,
is.
dude.
But yeah,
Okay.
that was basically the Nintendo Direct.
I can't
They
wait
have
to
a
go ahead,
they have
Finn.
a fucking legacy to overcome, right? Everybody loved the first Mario movie, and
Nobody.
now they're gonna do even better. And they have like, oh, how can we top that? And I don't know. I
I
don't know how
forgot
they're
there
gonna
was a
top it.
fucking insane Mario movie at some point.
In
Yeah,
the 80s and 90s as
yeah,
well.
Yeah.
an amazing movie. Everybody loved it. It really reflected the game feeling. The characters were pretty much the same as they are in the video game. Amazing work. Amazing work. Really
For the people
flawless.
for the
Flawless.
people that know voice actors more or actors in general more than I do, Mario, Chris Pratt, Luigi, Charlie Day, Peach, Anya Taylor Joy, Bowser,
Hmm.
Jack Black, Donkey Kong. This one is funny, Seth Rogen. So Donkey Kong
I
is a
like that one. I
stoner all
like
of a
that one.
sudden. um, Toad, Keegan Michael Key. So Toad is gonna have a black voice. I've never expected Toad to have a black voice at all. Cranky Kong and some other people. I don't know who these characters are, even in Mario.
I'm just waiting for Bowser to, in the middle of the movie, starts doing something like "Bap-a-dip-a-dap-a-dip-boo." So,
Yeah,
just
something
like
like that,
Jack
or
Black
just
does.
a
Yeah.
classic rock song, something, you know? Grabs a
Yeah,
guitar.
yeah.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait. I can't wait to get drunk off my ass and unironically enjoy this shitfest of a movie. Drunk off my ass,
Yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah,
that's the requirement, and then watch it, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna
me
be
is
so
the
bad it's
opposite.
good. I hope that's what I'm hoping for.
I want to get high and then watch it.
When you said the
That'll work.
opposite, I was thinking you would be like ultra sober and really complaining about the movie the whole time, not enjoying
No,
it at
I'll
all.
do that
I
after.
watched the I watched the Dragon Ball movie sober, and that's when I started my drug addiction. Never again.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Evolution destroyed lots of families.
Yes, yes.
Did you know these guys had a game? There's a game of Dragon Ball Evolution.
Wait, there's a
No,
Yeah,
game about the movie?
yeah,
There's a game
get the
about the
fuck
movie
out
about
of
the
a
here.
anime.
Dragon Ball Evolution game.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Where did that
yeah,
come on?
yeah.
Dragon
I think
Ball. Oh shit,
it was
PSP.
PS2,
I
PSP,
see.
PSP.
PSP?
Yeah,
Oh, why that
it was
explains why
one
nobody
of the
knows about
Sony
it.
things. Yeah,
I had a
I mean,
PSP though.
Oh.
I still
Oh
have my
no, it
PSP.
is with the faces of the
yeah,
actors.
exactly. It's not Goku.
What?
Oh,
It's the other guys. Yeah,
Oh
oh
no.
no,
Oh
this is
no.
bad.
Oh
this is
no.
bad.
Oh, I need
This
to
i-
play
this
this.
this ruins families. This
Yes.
ruins families.
This ruins
I'm gonna have
lives.
to
This ruins.
emulate this game and torture myself
Yeah,
more.
play it on stream, please. I need to play it, but I don't want to play it. So I want you to play it and me to watch. All right. Moving on. The next topic. New Zealand is going to start giving out vaccinations at the KFC and other fast food joints. I'm not going to
um,
explain anything about that. I want to hear your first reactions.
my first reaction is why fast foods? Is people like, what's going on?
I know why. This is the thing. At least here in America, I don't know about New Zealand. We've had to incentivize the people that are anti-vax. Like, oh, you get the vaccine. But here in New York, you get free tickets to the Yankees game. If you get the vaccine, we give you $100 or 500. It even went up to one point.
Wow.
One state did a lottery
Should have held off.
only for people that got the vaccination and someone won $1 million. They basically said we're gonna put all the names of everybody registered in the state. If you have the vaccine,
Wow.
you get $1 million if your name gets pulled up. if your name gets pulled up and you're not vaccinated, say bye bye to $1 million.
I love America, man.
So basically, they
That's
have to
fucking insane.
incentivize all these dumb dumbs, I'll call them. All these dumb dumbs, they had to be incentivized because they're listening to how we stated earlier. The cousin on Facebook said, "Oh no, this isn't right," and all of a sudden they believe him because a lot of people just want to be right. They want to go against the grain and be right and say, "Oh, we told you so." I even released a tweet, I think last week, saying to the anti vaxxers, can you please tell us when we're going to start dropping like flies or mind control kicks in? So this way I can update my schedule, please. No, no anti vaxxer replied.
God damn it. All right,
Yes.
I'll give you some. I'll enlighten you. So apparently in New Zealand, KFC is insanely popular, like way more popular than most other countries. I think I read something that 90% of New Zealanders frequent the KFC or some ridiculous number like that. So that's one reason, and I have a pet theory that, and I'm gonna give a hot take now, that there is a correlation between low income and low intelligence people and people that haven't gotten the vaccination yet and people that frequent fast food joints. In that regard, it's fucking smart because all the people that for whatever reason decided not to get a vaccination yet, they're gonna be at the KFC anyway, so they're gonna get exposed to it a lot. That's not in the news. That's just me. That's just my personal conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Lack of education is a big problem. Here we face this constantly, especially because Brazil is kind of oversized for its abilities of management. And we do have a lot of people that have, they just don't understand how vaccines work or stuff like that. So these guys are really easy prey for anybody who's ill intentioned. And we do have a lot
Right.
of people here that are ill intentioned, like the president or people like that. And when I don't know how popular KFC, like if I went to KFC, let's say I really wanted fried chicken today,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a vaccination stand, I don't know if I would be
As
interested in,
hungry.
like, yeah, like, okay, I'm gonna order and get
Dude,
my vaccine. What happens,
you're
But they
waiting there
also,
anyway. You
Here.
might as well get your chicken and a jab. Maybe you'll get your
but
meal
is
for
it,
free. I don't know.
yeah, that's what I was asking because that would be the incentive. If you're like, yo, let me get a bucket of chicken, and like, yo, will you like a Pfizer with that? Yeah, okay, cool. So your meal is free.
That's fucking great.
Holy crap.
Can I have
And
like a
is
family
is
bucket
this
and 5 Pfizers? Oh, sorry, sir. We only do a maximum of 4 Pfizers, but if you get the combo shenanigans deal, you could get a 5th Pfizer for completely free, sir.
I want a Pfizer extra large, please.
Yeah, just give me both doses at one time. Come on.
Yeah. But is this like how they keep it also sanitary, like you're in the middle of like a food restaurant, and I
Honestly,
don't know.
It's probably
they
out.
didn't
I think it's probably a hub outside. I don't think it's inside
I
the
think
restaurant with
so.
the
Yeah,
chicken.
they didn't really specify that in the source I looked at, but
Mhm.
I New Zealand is very big on regulations. Same with Australia. They're very regulated on most aspects. So I can't I can't get I can't think of the words.
Mhm.
I can't imagine that they would not be sanitary there. I just wonder if fuck you, retro. For those of you for those of you listening, I have this thing on the Twitch channel that you can redeem, and then it zooms in on my face very dramatically, and I just noticed, and I have to
I
I
like
have
doing
You
it
were
to
when you're
acknowledge it.
dramatically
concentrating.
zoomed. You were zoomed.
It also didn't state if there was any other incentive, so whether or not they
Mhm.
gotten their meal free or whatever. I felt like it was just like parking outside of the KFC and
Yeah.
exposing people to it, which I think in the long term should work because they're
But
already
the
at like
the more shocking
85%
thing here,
vaccinated and they wanted to get
Up,
to 90 or something.
I pulled up an article from The Guardian. It says the government's in talks with KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell to administer
Hmm.
vaccines while customers wait in line. So
I
basically, you're
would
waiting in
gladly,
line, yeah, and somebody's like, "You want a jab?"
Yo,
I
dude.
would gladly accept like a Pizza Hut thing for you, dude. You can't even like use me as a guinea pig or something. I don't care. Just give me like that mozzarella pizza.
Dude, I wanted to be a guy in a trench coat with vaccines in the line in front of the KFC. I want that to be a thing. Yo, dude, you looking to
Yeah.
get vaccinated here today? I got you, man. You want Pfizer? You want
wasn't there
Moderna?
wasn't there like a meme that in order to get like middle America vaccinated, just do it as a pyramid scheme? It's like, oh, you do this, you get these
Yeah, yeah,
people
yeah.
vaccinated,
I
you
read
Yeah,
get
that
this
yeah,
much
somewhere.
yeah.
amount of money.
The humbots would be all over it. Like, oh, girl,
Hmm.
you gotta buy this. You gotta buy this kit here. $300, and you can start your own business. All you need to do is like
Sell
get
it to
this little
somebody else.
thingy. Yeah,
Hmm.
Uh, you know, we'll get there. With ideas like this, we'll get there.
yeah. We
Uh,
should like register those ideas so we
I
can
mean,
see
I
them.
also, after I got my vaccine and they started giving Yankee stickers, I'm like, damn, I never been to Yankee Stadium. I should have fucking waited and got a
I
better offer. I did it for free, and
I
all these
feel the
people are
same way.
getting
Yeah,
money.
you stupid idiot, jumping the gun like that. You should have waited.
Yeah, that was a strategy here in Brazil. We let like 600,000 people die, so people would not be thinking, oh, maybe I can get a better thing in the future now.
See, that's fucking smart. That's fucking smart.
Brains.
And
That's the president, right?
you're helping overpopulation. So let's
Yeah.
go. Now that we're talking about Brazil, Vin, you need to get something off
Hey,
your chest. I think.
yeah. For all people who are not Brazilian, lucky you guys. Being Brazilian is not easy. It's a roller coaster of emotions, but this roller coaster only goes down. It's really, really complicated. But in the past week, we had like a big meeting of the UN guys in New York, and our amazing president got a chance to represent us over there. It was really a sublime moment, really pretty, because he's not vaccinated. So he had to eat his pizza outside. He couldn't stand inside buildings in New York. He had to eat on the streets because he was not allowed to. And he's the representative of a whole fucking country.
Wait, didn't he even
And
test? Because that's usually like an alternative they offer.
no,
Is he against
not in New
testing as
York.
well?
If I recall correctly, not in New York. In New York, you gotta be vaccinated to enter places,
Really?
public
You know,
places.
so there are places that check at the door. There's two ways you could have it on your phone. I don't
Hmm.
know if Android has it yet, but on iPhone, you basically it scans your vaccination card
Mm-hmm.
and you'll have it on your phone. So if you go somewhere and you need to show proof of vaccination, you just show them the app on your phone, or
Hmm.
just have the card physically with you. And
Yeah, same
which
for us in the
the
Netherlands. But
fucking vaccination cards
being tested that day. Okay, go
for
on.
us, like vaccination cards are big, like kind of like a bigger than a Raspberry Pi that I'm showing for the listener. It should have been a credit card size. That's my only gripe with that. If
Is
you
it that
had
big?
something that's like a credit card side or a business card thing that you could have in your wallet, it will be easier for everybody. But us is kind of big, the vaccination card with all the info.
Yeah, but this guy he's something special. So he didn't get vaccinated, and he had to eat outside and all this kind of stuff. And he went to the UN thing. I don't know how the UN guys just allowed it. I would be like, dude, come in. You know,
Yeah.
Brazil's not that special. You can come back. You can go back to your fucking country. But yeah, then he started his speech, a beautiful speech, and I don't know where he's president of because that's clearly not the same country that I live. He was saying that he was giving $800 for each person to live. He didn't do that. He gave doing the conversion would be
What?
something around $50 a month for people to live here. You know, like to survive the pandemics. He's fucking lying,
Like for every
and he
person
was
or just like
for for,
people
for
that
the
were in
people
tough
who
times?
need,
Right.
yeah, who
Right.
need that, which are a lot of people.
Hmm.
Spoiler alert: Brazil is doing bad, and then he started saying as well that the rainforests are just really safe in his hands. It was never been. He distorted some numbers to say that the Amazon rainforest is alright. He's never been bad under his government, and that's also a fucking lie. We're facing the biggest uh, deforestation thing, and also the fiscalization groups and stuff. He's just destroying everything. This
This is
guy
the
is
one
fucking
thing
destroying.
that really puts a rock in my stomach every time you bring up the rainforest and how
Yeah,
he's
just savor why
destroying
you
it.
just go on Google and just go like rainforest. That's where you can see pictures of it because it barely exists anymore. And now and he started saying stuff like this.
God damn
The
it, dude.
dramatic zoom. But yeah, were really beautiful lies. I like that some people in the UN called it bullshit. Um, thank you, because it is big bullshit.
Did they call it
And
bullshit
he's
to his face though, or
no, I don't think so, because they probably have some etiquette or something like that. They just can't go in the freight. He needs
fuck
that. He
etiquette,
needs
man?
someone to get in his face and say, "Dude, you're full of bullshit." Because there's one thing, especially Europe. Europe sends a shit ton of money to Brazil to preserve the fucking forest.
Mm-hmm.
It's a deal, because Europeans in the past, like they just burned everything. The Catholic Church was like, dude, don't worry, you can cut trees. God gives us back. Don't worry. But it happens
Trees are
that it
endless,
doesn't.
dude.
Yeah,
Shut up.
it happens that it doesn't. You gotta plant them again, and there is not much space as we have here. We have a fucking lot of space with plants, with the trees already planted. So why not preserve that? Why not make everything good for everybody? So they send a lot of money to us to preserve the forests. That's one source of income for Brazil. And now this guy is like, fuck this. We're going to plant soy here. And we're gonna make like illegal wood, which nowhere else in the world people buy it because it's fucking illegal wood. Europe is very strict under these rules. So
Mm-hmm.
they're not gonna buy this wood. They're not gonna buy this soy. They're not gonna buy the cattle meat that it's being produced with this illegal thing.
But they are sending
Can
free
you
money.
can
But
you
they're
elaborate on illegal wood? What is illegal wood?
illegal wood
Yeah.
is like, let's say you're the owner of a farm, and you suddenly say, I kind of want to sell wood now. So you go inside some protected land, or maybe you go to a land that's not yours and just start like a whole wood cutting thing there,
Right.
and take all this wood and just sell it. It's not yours. It's maybe for the native people. It's maybe the governed a governed place, but you're like they're just cutting stuff and selling it. So that's illegal wood. Sometimes when you start like to sell wood, sell natural stuff, sell uh, grains, this kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing, you gotta have some sorts of tracing uh, to prove where it's from. So
Right.
especially if you're trying to sell it for other countries, and if it's somewhere like Europe, or like as you guys said, New Zealand, these guys have a lot of regulations. These guys are gonna start asking questions, and when they see
As
that
they
you don't
should.
fit European rule, because these guys are not stupid. If I'm like a guy from the Netherlands and I buy illegal wood, the government from Netherlands is gonna put it inside my ass. It's not gonna put inside the Brazilian guy. It's gonna put inside my ass. So I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy from the other guys.
Right.
And there's another twist to this that makes Brazil even more vulnerable under this bad government thing, is that the US is rising a movement of let's buy from inside. So the
From
farmers
inside
from
the
other
country,
countries,
you mean?
yeah, the
Right.
farmers from other countries are like, okay, let's Brazil is kind of screwing up, so let's start planting this stuff, selling inside the country, and stop buying from these guys. So there's less income for us in the end, and all of this is because we're opening, like the strategy is being open. Like they're losing their clients. Let's say we're losing our clients because we're not following the fucking rules that we agreed in the beginning. So that's one thing that we're facing. Sorry for the all the economic
No,
the
this is interesting. Don't get me
No, I
wrong.
blabbering.
wanted. Yeah, I wanted the clarifications. I didn't know
Yeah.
illegal wood was a thing, but from somebody, I can, put a blasted spot. But buying illegal shit from other countries is commonplace. This person is a contractor, and they would get like marble shit from Italy. Boom, bring it to the states, and they'll tell the person they sold it to, "This is hot. Don't touch it now. Don't offer it to your clients. Sit on it, and then next year you could sell it." So people would do that. They would buy the illegal wood for whatever purpose because they know they could sell it at a higher price a year later, and they'll
Of
just stack
course,
on it.
yeah, of
So
course.
hopefully, but I know that that money is probably just gonna go straight into no balls on pocket and not be given to the citizens anyways.
No balls
But
is
Yeah.
our
people
is
do
our
buy
pet
that
name
shit.
for the Brazilian president. So please, everybody, no balls. Remember this name. We're gonna use it a lot. But Vin, anything else you wanted to say about that? Go ahead. Don't worry about
yeah.
ranting. I think this is very interesting. A lot of people don't know about
Yeah,
this.
because we don't know. And then that's one thing I've learned with hanging out with you two guys and other people from other places is the news we get here in America. Just like he came here and said, Brazil is fucking paradise. You should all move there. Bitches will fuck you just because you're an American.
100%
Go
true,
out
by the
there.
way,
You're
everybody.
great.
I would fuck you. I would fuck
Thank you, thank you. So yeah, it's actually good to get news from a local, like that actually knows
It
what's
is,
going
yeah.
on. So
Especially from
rent
a country
away,
like
sir.
Brazil that gets so much bullshit tossed around, by the
you. Yeah.
president.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're like playing non-expert. So the other
Survival
thing
mode.
that yeah, uh, Retro was talking about how that he got the news that No
Mhm.
Balls was telling people to buy rifles. Uh,
Oh, yeah.
this is interesting because I feel like if Freud was alive, he would be crazy over No Balls. He would be like, "Damn, I gotta study this motherfucker," because uh, everything is a fucking rifle to this dude. So when he was under he doing his speeches for being elected, he went to one of our states here, and
Hmm.
he got like the microphone thing where the microphone stand,
The
and he started
podium.
yeah, and he started shooting with it on saying that he was gonna kill the opposition, like this is one of
And he got
his famous.
elected, everyone.
Yeah, he got elected. Yeah, he got
God
elected.
damn it.
Uh,
That would
and
work in
now and
America, by the way, I think. I think that would work in
probably in
America.
some states,
Oh,
yeah, in some
that's
states.
what I told. That's what I told Vin that he belongs as a senator in Texas. They will fucking love him.
Hmm.
Yeah. He went to a show. The people were playing music, and he got the fucking guitar, and he started doing a rifle with the guitar. So I was like, "Damn, this guy's going on a spree, and he can't see anything." He was like, "Oh, I got this air thing, you know." Anything he touches, he just started doing a fucking rifle with that. And there was a time that one of the journalists asked him um, what he was going to do because there's a lot of hunger here right now. We're facing a big an inflation crisis and unemployment crisis at the same time because of COVID and because of bad management. And he was like, people shouldn't be worried about buying food. They should be worried about buying rifles. And I was like, we're gonna eat fucking bullets. That's it. He's been known for trying to, I think the term is stir civil war for quite some time. If he's not elected in the next year, he's been known for promoting
Yeah,
this
you've been
kind of
talking about that
attitudes.
for like half a year already.
Yeah, yeah, and one fun thing is while we're talking about the how the anti-democracy thing. So he's been at war with the other legislation because here in Brazil, at least, I don't know if it's the same in other countries. We do have the president. We also have like the other the like representatives for the people,
Yeah.
you know, and
Between
they
air
kind of
quotes or
no,
re-
no, yeah, between big air quotes, like here in Brazil, nobody's represented, only money. But these guys, they gotta both. No balls has no power alone. He gotta articulate with these guys, and these guys gotta articulate with him, like both
Right.
sides control each other.
Yes, and money controls
And
them.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, the thing is, I even lost. He was at war with these guys, like, oh, these guys are not letting me rule. These guys are not letting me do this. These guys are letting me do that. We gotta paralyze the country, and the economy went to shit. So the truckers, they're very fond of No Balls. They really like him, and they started a movement where they said, okay, we're gonna stop every single damn truck in this country, so no thing gets nowhere, and there's gonna be lack of food, lack of oil, lack of everything, lack of gas, and the country is be thrown into shit, and we're gonna solve these guys are gonna let our president rule. And I was like, okay, this is never gonna work, guys. This is gonna
Wow, yeah.
fucking fuck things. And they stopped the trucks in front of the Brazil, the capital thing, and the economy went to shit. And now No Balls is kind of asking them like, please, please, can you stop the thing? It's kind of ruined the economy, and I'm being blamed for it.
Please.
Like, please, please, truckers, can you stop? And the truckers are kind of sad because they wanted his support. So everybody's just fucked.
So
The
everybody's
end.
Yeah.
unhappy now. It's great.
Yeah,
So
everybody's unhappy.
Just the way I
the one
like
that
it.
I heard in the podcast was that it was about crime in Brazil. He's like, oh, crime is going up in Brazil, whatever. He's like, okay, so if crime is up, everybody should arm themselves and have a rifle at home. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, that's the idea. These guys think that they are like fucking badasses from I don't know. They think they're Commando, that movie from Schwarzenegger. They think they're
Yeah,
that
Oh,
yeah.
guy.
Great movie.
But
I saw them more as like the old west. Like, oh, you have a problem with
yeah,
somebody, shoot them.
yeah, they feel like that. But normally it's just like a really old fucking fat dude that doesn't really know how to aim, and he thinks he's a fucking hero, and he dies under when he reacts to a robbery or something like that, which is for the best, to be honest.
True, true.
Right.
All right, that
Is
was
that it for the shitting on no
history.
ballsack hour of the podcast?
We could,
Thank you, thank you. I was in need of that.
Please bow
It's
down.
not intro.
it feels like you got a
Make a
lot off
bow.
your chest there.
Yeah.
It's
Honestly,
just
I
cool
love
to
it. It's
explain
very
it for
yeah, it's very interesting. And honestly, here in the Netherlands, we got the news that there was a bullshit UN speech, and that's the long and short of it. That's the first thing I heard about Brazil in months, if not years. Um,
Speaking of the Netherlands, I started playing Destiny with somebody from the Netherlands, and
oh,
I
don't do that shit.
remember one
Don't do
of
that.
our first conversations, and he's like, "Ah, whatever." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I know you're German." He's like, "I'm not German."
Shut.
My same shit. What you talking about?
I gave you too
And
much
he
power
was
by telling you that. Dutch people
he was
fucking hate it
deeply
if you
offended.
say they're German.
I'm like, and do they teach you a lot of Hitler in school? He's like, I'm in the Netherlands. I'm not in. I'm like, same shit. Like, right?
Yeah, same
You're
question.
both conquerors, ain't you? You conquered people, didn't you? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we got some steak in Brazil, I'm pretty sure. Probably.
we owe a lot of you to Netherlands in
You're welcome.
Sugarcane is something that the guys from Netherlands gave us.
You're welcome.
Really?
Dude,
Yeah.
don't even thank me. You're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
D-
I can't
I probably
even, like,
we probably took some slaves, but that's just
yeah.
fair.
No, you guys brought slavery to us. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you're-
I mean, okay,
Again, you're
okay.
welcome. A lot of
But
money in that.
That's why the Portuguese exist. We can put all the blame for the slavery on the Portuguese and keep you guys like, oh, thank you for the sugar
I'm,
canes.
I'm very happy about that, honestly. fuck the Portuguese. I hear they're all sad and lonely these days. I
That's a
think
good
we're
time.
due for a new topic.
Yes, sir.
Retro, why don't you tell? This is a topic from you: female versus male rappers and how society, I think it was, reacts to them.
Yes, yes.
It's
yes,
one from
yes. There
last
was
week.
this-
You submitted.
All right, so this is rapper in DR. Her name is Tokisha, some shit like that. She's a female rapper. DR wants to be Europe, the but not Europe where it's raunchy. Because I've seen European commercials. I love them. They're like, oh, you don't want to have a kid? That famous Trojan commercial that was in Europe, where they just show a kid being buck wild in a grocery store. And then at the end of it is like a Trojan condom commercial. Like, you don't want
Really?
to go through this with a little piece of shit?
Uh,
Here, use
Dude, I haven't
condoms,
seen that.
Trojan
It's
condoms.
probably French or something. They're very
No,
avert.
no, Probably, I don't know, but I know that Europe is more raw with their stuff, and they don't give a fuck about sexuality. There was like the whole controversy
I like how
with
that's your take on us because I think that's flipped around for us. We're like the Americans.
really,
Those guys are wild.
really, because like
Yeah.
there was a controversial controversy with Melania Trump, and one of the things that she has news out there. She's like, "Oh yeah, you Americans are too sensitive. Like seeing tits in Europe is whatever." So I don't know.
I
She
mean,
spilled it
kind of,
around.
yeah. I mean, it's not as Christian over here in general, I'd say. And
All right, so
I don't know.
this,
I don't know. We kiss each
It's
other
so
on the
big
Toki,
mouth.
deal.
We're okay
I
with
can't
that.
even say anything about
so
Yeah,
Tokisha,
what the fuck are you doing here, Vin? You have nothing to say about this.
it.
so
Okay, go
Tokisha
on, go on.
first did a photo shoot at an altar. And the caption was, I'll translate it, even whores pray. That was her caption. She did a
Hmm,
photo shoot, semi-nude, in front of the Virgin Mary,
that's good shit.
which I liked. I just didn't like the photography. I liked the concept of it. If she had a better photographer, would have been way better. That's just me being a snob. I do photography sometimes as a hobby.
I mean,
Either way,
the statement, yeah, is fucking gold.
exactly. So she got banned. I didn't know this. DR is fucking wild. She got banned off a city. So for a whole year,
Wait,
she
you can
can't
do that?
go to a city. Apparently in DR, you could do that. Like, oh, you're, I don't know, in Amsterdam, you did this photo shoot, you can't go to Amsterdam for a year. That was her sentence.
What
So
the
yeah, she
fuck?
Interesting. Who's gonna stop her though?
me, I don't know, the cops.
There
But
are
the point
cops.
is, oh yeah, the cops in DR work sometimes.
All
Sometimes
right, I'm
they're
out.
like a
I
little
thought I
bit
liked
better than,
DR, but if the cops actually work
I'm so
there,
envious. I'm so
yeah,
envious of
yeah.
you guys.
They only work with celebrities and music though. Like
Mm.
even
oh
it's a
right, right,
common
right.
thing in DR that if your song is too raunchy, you'll get banned and sometimes even jail time. So you can't really express yourself 100% in DR.
Holy shit.
So so
Wow.
now she's getting popular. She's bisexual. She's openly calls herself a whore and this and that. But she became so fucking popular now the country doesn't know what to do. The country's divided between, guys and girl. I mean, between, the old school values like, oh no, because DR's a shit show. DR, you have to wear jeans all year long, even in the heat of summer.
Everybody?
Yeah, because if you wear basketball shorts, you're seen as ghetto. Like, nah, this is ghetto trash here in a fucking tropical island, Caribbean island, wearing shorts because it's hot. No, no, no. You
You
gotta
should
wear
be wearing a
jeans.
tuxedo, a fucking tuxedo, my dude.
Dude, it should
Yeah,
be the
because
other way
they
around. I think you're ghetto if you suffer through the sweat just for style. That's ghetto.
You're fucking.
exactly. So she became popular. She got recognized by other popular artists in other countries that went to DR just to collab with her, support her movement and
Nice.
all that. She kissed a girl in a video,
And she liked
and
it.
that was fucked for the whole island. What the fuck is this?
Dude, can
She's
we get
kissing
her on the
another woman.
podcast?
Well, no, she don't speak English though.
That's okay.
So
I'll
yeah,
still like to have her on.
so the whole female versus male thing is because males rap about the same thing.
Yeah,
Males rap about fucking hoes. That's 50% of the lyrics is fucking hoes.
The rest is money.
25 is bragging about the best rapper alive, and the other 25% is you bragging about the money that you got.
it's
That's
snitching.
basically
There's
rap
5% snitching.
on yourself, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That used to be a meme in the early 2000s that I'm like, yo, why don't cops just listen to rap music? Like they're
Right?
saying everything that they're doing in the rap song, and then I guess cops picked up on that and then started arresting people.
I'm selling cocaine at the boat thing.
Yeah,
I'm
Okay.
selling cocaine at 10:15 on the pier this Saturday. Let's
Yeah,
go.
exactly. Woo!
yeah.
Sick rhymes, dude.
Jay Z, because I guess it's after the what you call that statute of limitation. But we all know that Jay Z made his first $100,000 from selling cocaine, so he could start Rockefeller Records, and then he progressed to be a millionaire from that. It's a well-known
Exactly.
story. So
It's
yeah,
just a
rappers
businessman.
just snitch on themselves. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, the whole thing is that is the unfairness of like, let's say a close country like DR. You're a female rapper, you can rap about being a hoe, but the male rappers can talk about fucking hoes. It's a fucking double standard, which is bullshit. And doesn't happen as much as in America because we spoke about Nicki Minaj earlier. And what's the other bitch? She's Dominican as well. Cardi B. They rap about wet ass
Cardi B's
pussy.
Dominican?
Yeah. They
Oh,
will rap around
Wow.
wet ass pussy, whatever, and it's less bad in the states. But also, you don't see a lot of gangster girls
You
in the
know,
states.
the
It
problem
has to be
with
sex.
Cardi B and especially Nicki Minaj is that it's, uh, it's how do you say it? Idolizing the skanky behavior so much.
mm.
It's like take away all the skankiness. What's left? Not a whole lot for especially Nicki Minaj. I'm not as familiar with Cardi B, uh, which proves that it's still weird to us. Apparently, it's a sideshow thing. It's people are like, ooh, this is so spicy and different, and that just means it's not normal yet. Like it is normal to rap about getting mad pussy as a male, and
Uh,
Exactly.
I used to like the first albums of Nicki Minaj when she was more like rapping instead of like
Hmm.
being a pop artist.
was that
She
before
raps really
her
good.
before she got risen to fame? I only know the hits. I'm
No,
because
she
I'm
she
not
was
very.
famous already. She had a song with Eminem,
Oh shit.
and
Hmm.
yeah, these albums were kind of actually really good in my opinion.
Yeah,
Uh,
they are.
but then she turned into like something more pop like. I still like, for example, Anaconda. I think it's fucking cool though.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, just don't look at the clip
I
and you
can't
can
say that yeah I
ignore
love
that
it
it's
more because she's against swollen balls, but and I'm really pro balls. Sorry, and
yeah, you
but
apologize for that, sir.
yeah, sorry guys, sorry. But when she, just like you said, she would be compared to the, because there are some rappers that are famous that are just the male version of the skankiness. The
Yeah.
guys there will be only talking about fucking pussy, fucking pussy, fucking pussy, and
Oh, Pretty Ricky.
yeah.
Pretty Ricky, if nobody here's heard of Pretty Ricky, put it on Spotify when you're gonna fuck your mate tonight. The whole album is just fucking. It's all about fucking. From start, they don't even mention a dollar, I don't think. They
What?
went full on, fuck the gangster, fuck the money. We're all about that coochie cooch. It's fucking beautiful.
It's not usually my style, but I'm very intrigued now,
Oh,
and I'm definitely gonna.
and it's a group. It's not Pretty Ricky's not one dude. Pretty
Oh,
Ricky's three dudes,
And they fuck each other.
apparently.
I I appreciate that. You know.
But yeah, but that one thing that I want to say about it is that only women will ever get like question for the skankiness thing. Only women will get this kind of, there's nothing more to her, but there's also nothing more to the Ricky guys.
One
Hmm.
hundred
There's
percent.
nothing more to the other guys, but we kind of don't mind that because we're already expecting that. So there's like some sort of expectation that a woman should
A
actually
stigma,
be,
yeah.
yeah, should have. It's like tattoos having meaning. It's people
Fuck that.
expect that your tattoos have a fucking meaning. People expect that women should be more than just a sexual thing. But sometimes it's just the thing that you want to talk about. Sometimes Nicki Minaj just wants to make a fucking song about how big her fucking ass is, and that
And
she
that's
will only
okay.
sit she'll only sit on fucking anacondas. All right, dude, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, exactly, just like Mrs. Hyde said on chat, the guy's a legend, but the girl's a slag. Yeah, slag
Yeah,
is a fucking word that I'm getting this word.
it's a good
I
word.
like
I'm adding
slag.
Slag,
this. I'm adding this to my vocabulary.
slag,
Slag.
Yeah.
skank. Yes. You know,
Skank is a fucking good band from here in Brazil.
Oh shit.
is it a
Yeah.
punk
This
band? Be honest now.
you know
No,
what
it's a soft rock band.
A
not
what?
to divert too much, but I hate when bands have good names but the band sucks. Like Orgy, I don't like Orgy. I don't know if you guys like the band Orgy. I like two songs from them, and then the rest of the album is fucking trash. I'm like, such a fucking good band name, and you fucking suck.
It's for who? What do you say? When the first person to get the name gets it. There's a saying here somewhere. I whatever. But the thing is with all things, especially in society, is it takes time, and
Yeah, yeah.
it.
Uh,
I'm
I
not all
remember.
about sexualized rap in general, and not the female version either. But to be honest, it's probably a good sign that in like 40 years, maybe things will be normal.
I
But the
do.
thing is, like with all movements, everything people fight for, like the LGBT, the vegans when they came out, and all of that, you have to be radical as far as that been learning lately. You
It's a
have to
coil.
radicalize and go the other extreme 100%. Like when feminists were saying like kill all men, so then you could drive it back as a society would be like, yo, calm down, and boom, then you meet in the happy middle. If you go straight for what you want, like as a feminist, I want equal rights, la la la, people won't listen to you. You have to say shit like kill all men, and they're like,
So get their attention, right? Yeah.
what the hell is Mrs. Hyde on about? And then we go boom and set the standard. Like, okay, we just want these rights.
It's like a
So say,
coil.
yeah.
People
So
are
these,
held like this. And
yeah. So these female rappers going all out because the first one was Little Kim. She was the first
You're right.
sexualized
Yeah.
female rapper,
What's that?
and when
90s?
she, yeah, well, it was she was part of Biggie's crew.
Right.
So once Bomb That came out, people were like, "What the fuck?" And if you see the, yeah, I don't know if y'all seen the Biggie movie. In the Biggie movie, it
I
was
haven't.
implied that they made her be a sexual rapper. She didn't want to. She used to rap, and freestyle in the hood about gangster shit because she was a gangster chick. But then they made her, no, 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 that's not gonna sell. You need to sexualize all of
Well, they're
this.
right.
And
They were
then,
right.
yeah, that's the thing. They're all gangsters. There's some chicks I wouldn't fight at all. I know how they roll, and I'm like, nah, I'm not fucking with you. You're gonna beat the fuck out of me. But that's not what society wants to see. Like a girl that could actually fuck a dude up.
yeah.
That's an
Uh,
interesting topic. There's not a lot of female rappers that. There's actually zero female rappers that actually rise to fame that are not
Gangsters.
sexualized. Yeah, actual
Yeah.
gangster.
y-
I mean, it's
yeah.
not a
We
seal of
see we
quality
see
being a
quite a
gangster, but
few. We see quite a few, but they're always in the middle of like rapping and pop songs. Like Janelle Monet. Janelle Monet, she clearly can rap. She has a very good song called Django Jane, which is fucking good, and it's kind of critical to all the women oppression thing in
hmm
this song. But at the same time, the album in overall is very pop and rapping, So seeing somebody go purely like, let's say, a female version of Biggie or Tupac, it's more difficult to see,
Yeah.
especially because I'll do this with quotes, but the hood is not ready yet for the female gangster, you know. That's the
At all. At all.
right.
Hopefully.
Okay, and that's that for that. I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about female rappers in the future.
Listen to No Name. No Name is fucking good.
No name.
No Name.
What's her name?
No Name.
No name.
All right. So something I wanted to talk about, which I think is hilarious and sad, is ivermectin. People
Mm.
using the horse, or actually
Hmm.
just a dewormer, to treat COVID. However, the human version got out of stock in I think the states real quick, and people started using horse dewormers instead, which is it says on the package it's for a creature of 800 kilograms and not a human. Um, and now there was a little update. I wanted to talk about this last week, but we ran out of time. Now there's an update. Now people are also huffing hydrogen peroxide as a cure to COVID.
I just want to state something.
Yes, sir.
You guys are all amateurs in that.
Yes.
Because I do have some sweet, sweet Brazilian drama on that.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm all
My
for this.
dude. When people I hear from people from abroad asking about ivermectin, I was like, dude, you guys still with that?
Wait, are you like five trends
Dude,
in the future now?
dude, yeah, we do, dude. There's a big drama going on here. One of our health insurance companies, I forgot the name right now. It's I'll remember the name after I explain everything. But the thing is, these guys were paying doctors to enforce people to take ivermectin. So if you had like this
Wait,
health
who was
insurance,
paying the doctors then?
the health insurance company,
Oh shit. Okay.
they were like, we don't care if you're gonna treat this guy for COVID or not. We want you to give him ivermectin and all the chloroquine and all the fucking shit that both the no balls wanted us to have. And one of the big no balls fans here, a very proeminent businessman called Luciano Hung. This guy's a fucking piece of shit as well.
Nice.
He used his mom as a test and she died. She passed away due to COVID. And he was one of the guys who
Fuck.
enforced her to take ivermectin. So there's a meme going on Brazilian WhatsApp. It's like, on a scale from Luciano Hung to Oedipus, how much do you love your mother?
Oh shit.
God damn. So Oedipus is the
Yeah.
one that fucked his mother, for the listeners
Yeah,
that are
yeah.
not aware. He
And,
loves
and
his mother
Luciano Hung
quite a
is the
lot.
one. And Luciano Hung is the one who fucked his mother, but in the other sense of the word.
Yes, into the grave.
But that never made sense to me. That we had a recent case like that in the States as well, where what's that fucking group called? The one that stormed the Capitol. They
Yeah,
Oh,
have a name for
QAnon,
themselves.
QAnon,
They have a name for themselves. They're like anti, everything
yeah,
that's good.
QAnon.
QNO. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the one.
QAnon.
QNO.
Yeah, yeah. So QAnon, one of the dude's wife died from COVID, and his announcement, instead of like changing his mind, like we've seen a lot of people, they do change their mind after they get COVID or a family member gets COVID,
As they
then they
should.
start believing in it and whatnot. But this dude just said, "Oh yeah, the government killed my wife because COVID is this, that, and the next. Let's keep fighting this fight. Fuck COVID. Blah blah blah. Don't get vaccinated. Don't be ashamed." I'm like, really? Your wife died and you still stay with your same position and keep going? That's fucked up.
I
I
mean,
have
they,
a. I
yeah.
think I mentioned as well. Like I have a classmate. Same thing. His mom, dad, and his grandparents died during the height of COVID, and he went ahead and got a
Yeah,
fake
you mentioned
vaccination
that.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking
God
stupid.
damn it. I don't know if it's people like these are. I mean, first and foremost, they are stupid, but I don't know if it's stupidity that makes them choose this, or that they actually got brainwashed so much that they can't believe anything else anymore, or that they just really want to be the underdog. They really want to believe that there is a conspiracy, that their
Yeah,
life has, that it's all that gives their life meaning or something. I don't.
yeah. It was a
It's
bit different.
insane to me.
Yeah. So, but you guys are surprised about the huffing hydrogen. Here we do. I don't know if it got to you
That's like
guys,
yesterday's news.
but we
That's
got
fresh.
ever since last year to even some months ago, we do had a doctor suggesting people to take ozone up their ass.
Oh what?
Ozone.
That honestly just sounds like a good time.
Yeah. And I even started like some template fake news to test people. I,
Well,
the
don't
thing.
die. Stop putting ozone up your
Yeah,
ass.
what the
Calm
fuck,
down,
dude?
dude.
I,
He's doing it
I
on
was like,
camera for everybody
uh,
listening. He's doing it right now.
yeah, I'm doing ozone on my ass. But the thing, yeah, I just got like, holy shit, people are taking so, and some people were actually taking ozone up their asses to try to treat for COVID. I was like, why?
Hmm.
So I got a friend of mine on
Hmm.
Telegram and I started. We gotta create the perfect fake news. We gotta we gotta stimulate that, because there's a lot to improve here. Let's say that somebody with a virgin ass is more effective to the treatment because his ass is better. So what's the equivalent? What's the closest that we can get from a virgin ass from somebody who doesn't have a virgin ass? Um, Maybe when this person recently woke up, so his ass got the whole night to heal. So that's the best time to actually take the ozone up the ass. So we started typing. I created a character called Oswald Schutz. He's a doctor from the Yale University, and he was suggesting people to actually take ozone up their asses when they woke up. So it will be closest to the virginness and more effective. So it would wake the healing thing, the healing gene to the ass.
Hmm.
And I started sending to my friends and saying like, send it to your family WhatsApp group and see if it comes back. So far, it didn't come back, but
Hmm.
it flew very far away. Somebody somewhere in Brazil actually believed that Oswald Schitz is a real guy that's suggesting people to take ozone up their asses when they're still a virgin.
So Finn, I feel like I need to ask you some more questions before I can endorse that I in fact find this very hilarious. Is this harmful to the human body?
Probably not. Probably not because it's
I thought you went to Harvard. What the hell? Why didn't you know this?
But for real, it's microdosing, so it probably does shit. It probably does anything to your
Wait,
body.
you're giving
But
people the
it's
shits. I can endorse
yeah,
that. Right, yeah.
but it's harmful in a sense that it doesn't heal COVID, and people will believe that it does.
Another thing is about COVID. These politicians get the best drugs. Like when fucking Trump got had COVID or any political, they send them to this special, I don't know, fucking Pentagon doctors. They come back, they're $1 million. Like,
Yeah,
why
see,
isn't that accessible to the general
COVID doesn't
fucking
do
public?
anything. It's a lie. I just
Yeah.
I just lost like 40,000 euros against it, and it just went
Oh
away. It's
man.
great.
No balls has this theory that COVID only kills weak people, and he didn't die because he's fucking strong. But there's videos. If you guys search for no balls doing push-ups, he does push-ups like I don't know, man, like a fucking snail. He's like
I want to see this
banging.
now.
He's like banging the ground, like only moving his hips. Oh, it's disgusting and
Right.
it's very.
Follow our OnlyFans for that footage. Subscribe
I
to our
think you
OnlyFans.
misunderstood, Vin. The cure to COVID in Brazil is owning a rifle.
Yeah,
If you have a rifle, you don't
shoot
get
COVID in
COVID.
the face. Shoot COVID in the face.
I love this. I love this. Now we need to move on. A friendly reminder that No Balls is in fact the Brazilian president. For those of you
Yes.
that didn't catch that part.
Oh, there's gossip here because Brazil is like this fucking telenovela, it's happening all the time, all the time.
Love it.
And it seems that he was actually, how can I say it's cooked the word when he's got cheated, but like in a conniving way. Like let me explain, and you guys can tell me the exact term for that. So No Balls and his sons are involved in a lot of corruption cases
Wait, he has
where they
Spawn? I you
he
know,
has a lot, dude.
based on his
No,
personality, I would think that he has a small penis and is infertile. But
probably no.
I'm
He has a small penis, but he's very fertile. Yes,
shit. All right,
because
carry
he
on.
has like five kids, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he
Why?
has five
Poor
kids.
kids.
Five kids, no, not kids. Some of them are fucking old, like 30, 40 years old.
Damn.
But he has a daughter that's very young. She's like 12. Um, but the thing is, on his first marriage, he used to he has the same corruption case going on for decades now, where he hires you. Let's say I'm No Balls, and I hire you for my political thing. You're gonna get paid like $10,000, but you're gonna only receive 5,000, and I'm gonna get the other 5,000. That's the thing. It's called rachadinha
Okay.
or pecolato. You choose the word, and he's been doing that for ever since Brazil is Brazil, and
Oh, so he
he's one.
hires the people with state money, basically,
Yeah, it's state
and gives
money,
himself
but
half. All right, now I get it.
exactly, yeah. And in the first marriage, his wife was the one taking care of all the scheme there, but she started banging the one of his security guys who was a fireman. She started banging this guy, and he got
Of
mad.
course.
He transferred all the management to his sons. That's why his sons now are involved in the corruption scheme, and he left her without the power to actually manage it. You know.
Right.
So the Brazil didn't care about getting stolen because we knew that it was already happened. But it was fucking amazing to know that this guy was cheated. So everybody just started sending a lot of memes about No Balls getting like fucking big bull horns, because we call cheated people here corno, which is the same as being horned.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it was amazing. It is actually amazing to see that we can actually make fun of No Balls being cheated. And this is one of the news that I want to share with you guys.
Right.
Great gossip from Brazil, and
The Brazil Gossip Hour, everyone. I fucking love how creative. You told me this once before. How creative the Brazilian people are in reacting to these kinds of things.
It's our coping mechanism, yeah.
It's like one big fucking meme, the entire country, but
Yeah.
a sad meme, Like there's
It's
always
kind
some.
of sad, but we gotta laugh, or else we're gonna be always depressed.
Yeah. and I've told you this before, but it's weird because growing up in the Netherlands, I've always learned that like football, soccer is the only thing we know about Brazil basically, and big booty Brazilian hot mamas, obviously. So in my mind, before I ever spoke to you, it was like, all right, yeah, it's just one constant bikini top party in the entirety
Orgy.
of
Yeah.
Brazil at all
Yeah, we're
times.
always banging each other and writing like Vine things because one guy once told me that, oh, you guys write Vines like Tarzan? I was like, dude, we don't even have trees anymore. How can we write Vines?
See, that's the funny and sad meme I was talking about, and it's right there. Turns
I wish
out,
we could write Vines.
I wish I could ride vines. We don't even. All right, all right, all right. Let's move on before I cry and laugh at the same time, but not in the regular way. Just actual sadness and laughter. So Retro has gone for a piss. Oh, I was just about to narrate his pissing, but he's walking in right now.
He's smart. Yeah, he's smart.
Yeah, this dude is quick. He's quick on the piss. So I didn't have a chance. No, yeah, you. I didn't have a chance.
Took a shit. I speed ran some shit.
Holy
You're
shit!
kidding.
Are you kidding me?
I speed ran. I'm like, oh fuck, I don't want to be out for 20 minutes.
From poop?
I just fucking did it like a chicken and just moved on.
Fucking legend. Tell me about the consistency real quick.
Coffee poops.
Coffee
Oh my
poops.
God,
All right,
I
so
can't believe it. Damn, that was
clay
like
texture.
vacuum rocked, like was ready to go. And once you open the hatch, you just shot it.
You got to sit on it for a while, and when it's ready, it's ready.
I've been holding it in for like the last 4 topics. I'm like, will I make it to the end? Unfortunately,
God damn. He typed BRB in chat, and he was gone. Everyone, it's
Sweating, cold sweat.
right after he told us how he liked he right after he told us how he liked the Sonic movie. He was just gone.
Gotta go fix it.
you drive that. Have you ever been in the situation where you have the poops and you're stuck in traffic?
Oh,
That's the fucking worst.
I'm in a privileged position where I live in the center of Amsterdam and I work on the outsides. Most people have it the exact other way, so they're always in traffic. I'm never fucking stuck in traffic. It's great. So I have not had that.
One time in DR, I was stuck in traffic, right? I'm fucking sweating. And I'm thinking, like, fuck it. I still got like a 40-minute drive ahead of me. I remember, this dude I'm kind of cool with lives here. I went to his house. I said, hi, I need to take a shit. And I just went, boom, blew up his bathroom. I'm like, yo, thank you.
Goodbye.
I was about to shit. And then, but I got to go. I'll come back later. He never went back. I just used them as a toilet. As a public toilet.
Dude, that's heartless, dude. We just talked about, I don't remember when we talked about this, Retro, but I think we talked about how you hate people that only send you a message on your birthday every year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's just 12 messages from the last 12 years of happy birthday back and forth. This is just you not speaking to somebody for a long time and blowing up their bathroom and then going away. This is so much worse.
Happy birthday, my dude. Happy birthday. I left you a present.
I didn't flush. Fuck you.
I gave you upper decker.
No, but what I really hate is like when Vin, like for example, Vin sees how I am. I just hit him up. Yo, I need this for the website. Boom, that's it. I don't need to tell Vin, yo, how you doing today? Blah blah blah. Just fucking get to it. You need a favor from me. I'm willing to do it. Just fucking say what you need, and I'll say yes or no.
Actually, yes.
Don't ask me about the family.
I have this fucking coworker, and I'm gonna go on a rant here. He says the same exact words every time. So he just texts me, and he's like, "Hey man, what's up?" Every time, but in Dutch. Every time. So now my phone lights up. I've known this guy for years. I've worked with him for like 5 years. My phone lights up. It says, "Hey dude, what's up?" Or "Hey man, what's up?" And he will not say anything else. He will not say anything else until I respond, because he knows he'll fucking hook me. If I respond, I have to engage in conversation with him. This motherfucker will wait days until I respond and then give me shit for not responding. Instead of just saying, hey man, I need this. Can you do this? So I can decide for myself when I have the time to respond or do something for him. He'll just be, hey man, what's up? And he doesn't give a shit what's up. He doesn't fucking care what's up. I don't care what's up with him. And I respond knowing full well that I am basically taking a train to a German punishment camp by responding, and
Well,
I'll say, yeah, hey, everything's fine. How are you doing? And he's like, shut the fuck up. I need this. I need this. Some bullshit you don't want to work on. Ugh. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm fucking pissed off now. Thank you, Retro. This is your fault.
Just saying. Just tell me straight up what you need. I'm with it. I'm not. Same way I treat my editors as well. Like, yo, I need this. Can you do it? No. Okay, cool. I'll ask instead. That's it. Boom.
Yeah, if he was
yeah.
like you, that would have been cool. But I've told him multiple times, dude. I get the
Especially
feeling, like I have this feeling. I'm observing that you don't actually care what the fuck is up, and that's okay. That's okay. That's
yeah,
completely
it's okay.
fine.
Dude, it would be
One hundred
weird if
percent.
my coworkers cared about my life because I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care about my life, and I don't care about their lives as well.
yeah,
So
and
I'll
that
be
that
like,
needs to be
dude,
okay. So please, so I can have a chance to prepare for this conversation. Please just tell me what you want straight off the bat,
yeah,
and I got you, man. I
Exactly.
got you.
that's me at work. That's me at work.
I told
No,
that
no,
four or
no
five
brush
times.
off.
He keeps saying the exact same sentence. Hey man, what's up? Every
No, just
day,
do what I
multiple
do.
times a day.
Once he does that, just reply what you need. That's it. Hey, dude, what's up? What you
Just
need?
checking on you. I did this. Stop checking on me, dude. We're not
Yeah,
friends.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't fucking check on me. You're not my goddamn mother. Anyway, next topic. Retro
uh,
wanted to talk about Windows 11. Take it away.
I
oh,
did.
hot
Take it
as
away.
hot.
Oh
Yeah, you
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, you
All
did.
right, so last hardware class, there's a website. I don't know if we could link it later for the podcast, but there's a website that makes you download some things directly from Windows, and it would tell you if your machine is ready or not. So with my
Oh, really?
professor, we're talking. I asked him, "Would you switch on day one?" Which I think is next week or the week after that is rolling out. He's like, "Yeah, yeah. If they have a bug, they'll fix it right away." I'm like, "No, no, no, dude. I'm not doing it.
And he's
I'm
like an
gonna
IT
wait.
professor too, right?
Yeah."
Never.
So I told him, "Nah, I'm gonna wait a month or two and then see what the reviews are, and then I'll make the switch." Also, we don't know what if that shit fucks up my whole Steam library.
Oh
There goes
yeah,
all
it
my
could. It
games with
could.
stream. Nah, you
Dude,
good?
don't
Nah, I'm
don't
not gonna.
don't even get me started on like streaming software and Adobe stuff and my recording stuff for music. I've recently made the switch to Windows. Not the switch. I still use both Mac and Windows, but uh, I finally got settled on Windows 10. I'm not gonna upgrade just for that reason. Also, everything fucking works now except for my camera. Sometimes don't at me. Everything works now, and I update, and I'm gonna have to do the whole troubleshooting thing, figuring out what is broken now because things are gonna break.
You don't want to be the beta tester for an operational system. You don't want to be that.
No.
It's rough because it breaks a lot, and when it breaks everything. There's this thing that happened at my company. So developers are fucking dumb. Contrary to popular belief, developers are actually dumb. And there were these two guys that when Windows 11 released like something of like an alpha. It was like released for people to test if they wanted to. These guys uh, installed that on their actual work machines,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Right.
and they just started saying they came to us and said something like, "Oh, we went out to grab a eat or something like that." And when we returned, the Windows has updated to Windows 11. I was like, "Damn, you think I'm fucking stupid? You think I don't know what I'm doing here? Because Windows will never update to Windows 11 without you actually permitting to do that. It doesn't like, oh yeah, you were eating and I just updated to the
I saw
new
you were doing
version.
something different, so
No, and an update that takes what, like 10 minutes apparently, or
And,
15 for the lunch break. Just hey,
and,
the
and,
quickest update ever.
it might break your whole operational system and make work impossible. But I did that for us, dude. Fist bump.
Fist
That's
bump.
Windows. That's Windows talking to the guy.
So when I
Uh,
used to work on Mac I used to work as a recording engineer for a music recording studio, and we use this program called Pro Tools, which is I think still the industry standard. And it used to, every time a new operating system by Mac came out, it took them like 6 months to get it compatible with the new operating system. They'd release an entire new version. You'd had to pay cash to get that new version of the recording software. And so I have learned to be religious about not updating anything ever, because I only wanted to pay for the recording software once. It's like $200, and you'd have to pay that again. I still have it. I still have it on the same fucking operating system. And for that same reason, I'm not going to do that. Most things might work fine. I think Windows is a bit less rigorous. It's not going to do some weird thing like disabling 32-bit apps like Mac did, stuff like that. But still, I'm just not going to do it. I don't even know. Is it free?
Yeah, it's free. I was gonna bring that up now. And also good that it's
Right.
free. I know they haven't charged since Windows 7, I think, but people were still skeptical, like, oh, should we upgrade or not? Is it gonna be $200 or whatever? But now it's all free. I've seen a few. I think I saw Linus Tech Tips do a video on it recently. Supposedly it's great. That's Windows. How they always say. Every new Windows is the best Windows. But again, when I tested my machine, I need to do something called TPM 2.0, which I have no idea. He didn't even have an idea. He's like,
What?
I have no idea what this is. So my machine, in regards to hardware, compatible, but I need to enable secure boot and TPM 2.0 to do it, which now I'm not going to. So I don't have, the mysterious
That's too hard. Never
Brazilian
mind.
auto update. So I'm just gonna not do it for now, and then I'll deal with that in the future.
All right. Well, I think we're all on the same page, but we're a bit more tech savvy than some, I'd say.
That's another thing.
Hmm?
Um, Especially when you work with technology, your mentality is the perfect mentality. You only update things if they actually have something good for you to update.
Some value, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what happened last time on the company that I work for? We use React, which is a way of coding for websites, and let's say they're on version 8 or something like that. And then they released version 9, and we went to check what's going on version 9, and it's only like bug fixes, quality of life improvements, nothing really important for us.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? 2 or 3 developers from our team were like, damn, they released React 9. Oh shit, we gotta update. And these guys went and updated like without asking everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is it kind of broke some parts of our system, and we were about to release it into production. So we were about to release it to our clients. So and then there was the cautionary tale.
Right.
Stop updating stuff if you don't need what's in the update. You're gonna fuck yourself in the end. That's my lesson
That
for
makes
today.
sense. But let's transport ourselves into like a regular user. What do you think people are gonna do? I think a lot of people are just gonna mindlessly update.
For Windows 11, nah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
it's
think
free,
they're
right?
gonna mindlessly wonder. I don't think so
Well,
because
the average grandma, she's gonna see the thing, update, okay, and then she's
yeah,
gonna click on
It's a
only
very
there's
nice
like a
grandmother
very
voice, by the way.
bright
it.
blue button saying update now. If
Yeah.
they're gonna do that, yes. But
Make it sparkle, Windows.
let's use my parents as example. If my dad was allowed to still use Windows XP, he would be still using that because that's what he knows. So when you say
True,
no,
yeah.
Dad, Windows 11 is so much better, he was like, I don't understand this crap, so I'm
Yeah.
sticking with Windows
Fuck
XP.
you.
All right? Yeah.
My dad's like that. Fucking asshole. I'm like, dude, you've got face recognition on your phone. It's super great. And
I
you,
don't
you
get
keep
it.
you keep complaining that it takes a long time to open up your phone. Just give me 5 seconds. I'll have it set up for you. It's like, no, I don't understand that, and don't bother about it. He's worried about the 5 seconds that it'll take up to set it up. Like he's
I
not
prefer
concerned
to
about
type my
privacy at
PIN
all.
code. All right, I
Yes,
prefer to type my PIN code
I
every damn
know
time.
this.
Four
I
four
am
three two one eight nine.
yes, and he tells everybody his pin code because uh, uh, for both his bank account and his phone. By the way,
Holy
it's great.
shit!
Yeah,
Holy shit. But
Holy
I
when
can
you
tell
mean
it to you right
everybody,
now. He told it to me
I
so
hope.
often I can't forget it anymore. Because
I
he's
mean,
too
I
lazy to
had my
do it himself.
mom's.
He's like, "Can
Holy
you
shit.
open my phone?" Because I said, "Remove your fucking code." He's like, "No, that's unsafe." I said, "Dude, you told it to the girl at the hotel reception bar your pin code the other day. What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about safety
Well,
for?"
He said, "This is my PIN code, and by the way, this is also my bank account password. All right,
And this
just
is my
saying."
phone number. My dad's a character, everyone.
older people, yeah, they were more trusting back in the day.
Yeah, don't trust.
Yeah,
That's my
I
advice.
gave my neighbor my bank account. He's not gonna do shit, and people were not doing shit. But
Yeah,
today, hell no.
don't trust thy
Shit, I
neighbor.
won't.
Speaking of trusting, all right,
Mhm.
I was watching this horror movie, and I know it's for plot reasons.
I love the way this story is starting. Go on.
People never lock their doors. Never. In American movies, at least. The guy enters his home, he's not
That's
locking the door.
BS.
Oh, thank you. Because I was like, where do you guys fucking live? Here
That's
we
cat.
close the fucking windows, we close the fucking door. If we can put another lock behind the door, we're gonna put another lock.
Yep.
It could be because those are usually. Well, we talked about that. Houses in American movies are fucking big always. Also, maybe those are like very rich people in these enclosed communities, like these. How do you call them? Fenced off. These
Yeah,
fenced
yeah.
off communities,
Gated
gated
communities,
communities.
but I think that's
You
more
know,
Canadian thing. I've heard from Canada that oh yeah, I went on vacation. I just left my front door open for 3 weeks. I'm like, word.
You're fucking crazy.
what is your
Like
address? I will
I can
steal your shit.
I can go on
You're asking
vacation and
for
leave
it.
my door open for 3 weeks. I just don't gotta expect having anything in my house for the when I return.
There's a term, I forgot what the name is, but like you know how people are stupid and they say everything on social media, right? So what
Oversharing.
some but what no, but the name of the crime, they have a pet name for it. So what dudes do is they'll go steal, but they won't steal till the last day. They'll live in your home if you live like in a secluded area for the 3 weeks or for 2 weeks of it. Take
Hmm,
showers, eat
Oh,
your
I
that's
food.
saw a
smart.
movie about
That's
it.
smart.
It
It happened.
was it was frogging.
Frogging.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah. So people will frog at your home. Boom, couple weeks. Bring some hoes over if you're a dude, or bring some dick over if you're a chick, and just have fun. Like, oh yeah, this is my home. And then they'll steal whatever they want to steal, like a couple days before you come back, and you see that your home was lived in.
Yeah, there's actually a fun movie. I forgot the name now, but I can research and send to you guys later. It's a horror movie, actually a crime movie, more like suspense thing. Um,
Hmm.
but speaking of bad movies, I brought this question because yesterday I watched a movie called Hush, which is a deaf woman that lives inside a house and she's about to get murdered by a serial killer.
I've seen that too. I wasn't sober,
It's
but I'm.
yeah.
I
Did you
rarely
guys?
am. So
Did you notice that the fucking house is made of fucking glass? You live in she
yeah,
lived in
in a
the
fucking
middle of the
forest.
woods.
Yeah,
Yeah, in the middle of the woods, house completely fucking open, made of entire big glass doors. I was like,
it
what are
was
you
perfect for a movie.
expecting?
Honestly, it's great.
Yeah, yeah.
It
I
was
I
kind
got
of a
mean,
mad.
bad
I got
movie. I
fucking mad.
remember.
Yeah, I got mad. This movie fucking sucks. Yeah.
I don't know why rich people want to announce to everybody else. It's like the Ozark, that house they have. I don't know if people seen that show. It's fucking great on Netflix. They live in a lake house that's all glass. Like you could tell when they're home or not. You're just asking for it at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. You.
Speaking of glass houses, this is a fun trivia from where I used to live down south, on a state called Paraná. And the city there, they built a library, but it was a different library because it was entirely made of glass.
Hmm.
And the fun thing is, the bathrooms were also made of glass, and they were facing outside. So if you were
Oh,
passing
shit.
in front of the library, you could see somebody pooping or pissing,
Your
and
biggest fear right there.
and as everything in Brazil, it became a huge meme. If you search for like glass bathroom Brazil, you might see some pictures of it.
Everybody
It's
write this down. This is probably gold
delicious.
content. God
Yeah,
tier
it's
And
delicious.
content.
question about bathrooms in general. Forget about that one. It's famous. It's a famous here meme that in the US we have these bathroom doors. It's like half an inch or to an inch, like where you could see through the door where it locks when you're in a public restroom.
All right.
You basically see people shitting when you go in there.
If you
So
want
is
to.
that the same? No, because you're looking for a stall, you're going, and then you accidentally see three or four dudes taking a shit until you find the empty stall.
1 second. Can I just express my amazement how we got from Windows 11 to three dudes shitting in a stall in full visibility? we did
That's
not
life.
we did not go to a new topic. This is just completely
This is
natural, everyone.
organic poop right here.
Yeah.
Not a cult podcast, everyone.
Only yesterday I was discussing the months in the Gregorian calendar. So that's just like the way my brain processes things.
So in your country, the Netherlands and in Brazil, do you have that problem with the stalls having too big of a gap where you could actually see a dude pooping?
Normally not, only on shitty ones,
Same
where
here.
sometimes they don't even have doors, so you can like
Holy shit.
enter and
My
see the
favorite.
guy. And there's one thing: truckers, people who live on the road, these guys
Mhm.
have no fucking shame of
Shame.
anything. Yeah, you can enter like a gas station bathroom, and there will be some trucker just barely naked showering, like, and he will start a conversation with you, like, "Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?"
Sup,
Yeah,
dude?
yeah, and we'll be like,
Just getting
and,
clean here, bitch.
and
How
this
you
guy just
doing?
taking a shower. Some guy is pooping and laughing with the other guy pooping. It's just like this. So
That must
depending
be
on where
extra
you are,
weird for you being a shy pooper then.
yeah, yeah. No, I just don't enter there.
Yeah, right. Probably for
There
the
But
was
best.
this there was this liquor store in DR. It was called Beck's. Used to love that liquor store. Like in DR, there was a culture for some time. I don't know if it's still prevalent where liquor stores will have like a few tables outside of their location, a few chairs. So you'll buy the liquor and just drink it right there outside the liquor store. Not like here. Here, liquor stores, you just get the liquor and you get the fuck out, go drink that shit somewhere
Same
else.
here. I know for a fact
we
in
do this
London you
here.
have like a combination stores as well. I think you have the same license there. Here you need a different license for consuming
What?
alcohol on the
Really?
premises. Yeah.
Holy
Oh,
shit. No, here it's everywhere is legal. You can drink a fucking beer inside a hospital if you want to.
I love it.
yeah,
I
same in
love it.
DR. So this place Bex had a unisex bathroom, which was so fucking bizarre because I've went in there and I've seen the girl take a shit drunk. Well, I'm drunk and I'm using the urinal, and I've never seen that again
Wait, a
anywhere in my
unisex
life.
bathroom with a urinal. I
Yes,
understand the
In a
concept of a
in a place
unisex.
where people in a place where
and
people drink.
Yeah.
and the stall does
Beautiful.
not. There was no stall. It was just a toilet on the opposite side of the bathroom, and then you had the urinal on the other side. So yeah, she didn't see my dick. You don't see like
But
anything,
you
but it's
heard her
weird. Like,
shit.
oh no, I smelled her shit too because I couldn't hold my piss in.
This is what
It was
equality looks like, everyone. Fucking rejoice. It's in DR, actually.
oh Jesus.
Yep. And I'm
It'll-
surprised I never heard a story of a dude trying to rape a chick or anything.
Yeah.
It's just nah, this is the bathroom
no.
we have.
Y-
You just
You know, in the Netherlands, you have these little squares. They're kind of experimental, where they announce it with a little sign, and it says it's a no rules zone, as far as
Mhm.
how do you know, traffic rules are concerned. So there's no right of way. There's no lights. There's no nobody. They basically say figure it out, and they work very well. So these few squares where they come at, and you just drive there. Normally, people coming from the right side of you always have right of way, and there it's just fucking no man's land. You figure it out, and it's an experiment, and it's working super well. They've been doing this for years. It's not something new. but it
Oh, that
it
would
goes
not
to
work here
say,
in New York.
But what's the
I
idea? The idea is like letting go of rules.
yeah,
Yeah, what's
because
the
it turns
concept
out
behind that?
sometimes people pay much better attention because there are no rules. Like you can't go into a crossing and think, all right, don't even have to look to the left because those fuckers are supposed to give me right of way, and it's a psychological study basically, and it's working. That
I
liquor
was gonna
store
say
in
because
BR is the exact same
hmm
thing, but for equality in bathrooms. And because there are no rules, everybody pays extra attention. Nobody rapes each other. People are just, you go into the bathroom expecting to see a lady shit, and everything is all right. And this is how the entire fucking world should be. We did it in the
I live
Stone
my life like
Ages.
that.
Bring back public bathrooms that are unisex and without any stalls. That's what I
I live
say.
my life under these rules. I always enter anywhere expecting a lady to be shitting.
Yeah, and
Anywhere.
if you do that, odds are things are going to be better than what you expect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't been to a stadium, as we said earlier, like any type of sports stadiums, but I hear that in, for example, Yankee Stadium, there's not a urinal. There's like a big rectangle thing
Just a
where
bucket.
guys would, yeah, kind of, and guys will be opposite of each other. So I'm watching you piss while you're watching me piss, and that's the way they piss, and everybody's comfortable. I'm like, I cannot. I
Oh,
would be
looking at each other's
so
face,
fucking shy. Yeah, just like
staring in the eyes, staring in the eyes.
yeah, like hey, how
I
you doing?
prefer that actually. I want to look somebody in the eye while I release myself.
We do have something like this here. You know where cattle normally drinks water? This.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
those
it's
as
kind of
well.
like that, but for
A
pissing.
Yeah,
trough,
yeah,
you call them,
yeah.
I think.
So yeah, you just go and pee, and your friend is right beside you peeing as well. So sometimes there is good interaction. They're like, "Oh, look at this is a new like mold you got on your dick. You should see that
Yeah,
on a doctor and stuff like that."
dude, did you get a new trim for your pubes?
I'm
That's
I'm
looking
rock. Hey,
fire,
I'm
dude.
rocking the mohawk. I'm rocking the mohawk now.
What's
Bold,
that thing
bold
that
move,
everybody gets sponsored from? Oh, did you get the Manscaped? Oh, I could tell. I could tell.
dude. Nice. It really works for you. It really brings out your shine.
Yeah. Yeah. Did your balls just got like a little bit more like swollen? Did you
Fo-
got the vaccination?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So kind of you to notice.
Oh,
Aw,
which one did you get? Was it Pfizer? Because I got Moderna. And my balls got smaller.
dude, don't get Moderna. Don't you read the
Yeah.
Facebook posts? God damn it, dude.
Should have listened to the Nicky Minaj thing.
Just
Oh, every
just to
time I
pedal
tell
back and
somebody
answer
I
your
got the
fucking question, we do have at festivals, at music festivals, we have these little crosses basically, which which you have four dudes opposing each other and pissing, but there's like a cross in between, so you can't actually see each other. You can just smell them and all the 200,000 people that went before you. We
Oh.
do
that's
have
one
those,
thing.
but at least there's like something covering the eyesight.
I do. You travel a lot, Dej. Don't aren't you weirded out by fucking airport bathrooms? Like all the diseases are here. A Chinaman peed here, an Indian man peed here. Everybody peed on this toilet seat. And I'm gonna take the risk and sit on this.
Kinda,
Hell no.
kinda, because you have to go there. Because especially for my flights, which are usually to Asia and take at least 12 hours, maybe longer, you have to go actually go on the plane or on the at the
Airport.
airport. Thank you. But the airport is usually a lot more comfortable. But after doing a good amount of traveling, I have figured out there are certain bathrooms nobody knows about at an airport. And once you find those, like I found them for Amsterdam, once you find those, they're usually freshly cleaned. Nobody has sat on them all day. There might be two other
Oh.
people like me that know where they are, but they're there. So get in a little bit early. Make sure you've got like an hour to kill, so you can relieve yourself on the glorious bathrooms that nobody knows about. And that's my life hack. The one I still need to figure out is the airplane bathroom, because sometimes I get into a 20-hour flight and airplane food fucking sucks. So you will have the runs. You gotta poop at some point. And yeah, It
You
does
have
freak me out a
a
little.
$1 billion app idea. We just gotta talk to people from every country, find that hidden good bathroom in the airport, and just charge fucking 99 cents for that app. People will pay for that shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that shit. I don't want to lose my
Hey, but you'll
beautiful
be a
private
billionaire.
bathroom.
Then you will shit on your fucking G5.
Ah, you're right. You're right. I'll just get a private jet and fuck up the environment a little bit more. Who cares?
Exactly.
We're not caring about it. Mrs. Hyde said something in chat that I want to commend. It's something that I spoke to Danny previously. She said,
Hmm.
"Hey, at least you guys can pee standing up. Hovering is awkward as fuck." And I
Hmm.
was like, "Yeah, I was thinking about the hovering thing." So, to the listeners who might not know how things work, uh, when you're born female, everything is a little bit more difficult in society for you, and pissing on public places is not different. Um, they have to do something like this, almost sitting down, but not
Like a
really.
squat. Like a
Yeah.
squat.
Yeah.
I, Before Danny told me that, I was thinking maybe they do something like the L guy from Death Note, that he was like crouching on top of the chair.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, no, she actually told me that they almost sit, but not really. And then you just
Oh,
pray for the pee to actually fall down on the water, because there's this tiny chance of it just getting
smacking
on
the.
your leg or something like that.
But what I don't get,
That's
as a
beautiful.
person that worked and
Poetry.
cleaned female bathrooms, right? Boom. First of all, cleaning both male and female bathrooms, females are way more disgusting. Sorry. Holy shit. Anyways,
I've
but
heard
the
this a
point is,
lot.
I
I
leave.
haven't actually seen it myself. It fascinates me really.
Some girls just throw the blood there, don't give a shit, leave the 30 pad. Anyways,
I
but
do
the
that
point
too. Like
is,
take back some of the power, you know?
but you clean the bathroom, right? So first girl comes, she sits, right? Sits, not hovers, but she sits in peace. There's no way to fucking dirty a fucking bathroom for chicks. That's what I don't understand. You're all sitting. If all men sat, we will also have clean bathrooms. But we have the dude that goes in there, doesn't put the toilet seat up,
Somehow
sprays
we
it
get the dude
everywhere.
that's shit standing up for some reason and it covers the walls. It's interesting.
Exactly. So I don't get why female bathrooms are dirty. If you all sit and I don't know, Mrs. Hyde goes in there first. She said because she saw the bathroom was just clean. Why Jessica, that goes after Mrs. Hyde, has to hover and start fucking up the female bathroom? Why don't just you all sit? Y'all don't have the pee on the toilet
Because you
seat
can
like we
trust
have.
you can trust that Jessica won't do shit. That's one thing that always fascinates me on bathrooms in general. On the previous company that I used to work, there was this big sign saying "Don't pee on the floor," and I was like, "Damn, you
You
guys
had to
had to
make a
get like
sign
a
for that.
yeah, you guys had to make a sign for that. Don't pee on the floor." So it means that some fucker there was actually peeing on the floor, like for real.
Yeah,
There was like a video game back when you used to go. Well, there's some countries that still do this. That you go to a location to play video games and you pay by the hour. Like, you want to play PS5, you want to play Returnal, you pay, I don't know, $5-10 an hour and you could play at the location.
right.
And the bathroom that they had said, "Oh, you're a gamer, you actually have aim, prove it. Actually pee inside the toilet, fucker. Stop peeing outside the toilet."
I just get aimbot. I just sit down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Not on
That's
work. Not on work. I can't.
that's
I
another
get
thing
that.
that
Yeah, I get
guys
that.
are think like if you sit down to take a piss, all of a sudden I don't know if they think a penis is gonna come from the toilet and just fuck
Yes.
you in the ass. I
It
don't
Hopefully.
get
will.
what's
It
the
will.
stigma.
Here's hoping, right?
I don't get the stigma
Actually,
of,
if you
oh,
sit down
you're
on
a
the
girl,
toilet,
basically.
no, you will get swollen balls. Nicki Minaj told me.
Oh, damn, man.
Mm.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
Pete,
hopefully.
Pete
Dude,
sitting
all this news and people are not going after it. I would be all sitting down on my toilet waiting for this huge purple penis to penetrate my ass and make my balls swollen and immune to COVID.
down. If
I
only
think
people were as manly as you, honestly.
Vin has a Barney the dinosaur fetish. He
The
always
purple
calls
dick,
the
yeah.
dildo purple. Yeah.
It's because of Saints Row 3. Saints Row 3 had a
Ah,
big,
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
left a
The
mark on
melee
my head.
weapon.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Saints Row 3 is a fucking blessing
Yeah.
upon the eyes of gamers, and one of the weapons in that game was like an actually massive purple dildo.
Yes. Very
And
lethal. Very lethal.
that will make for the perfect segue into this one topic I still need to figure out. I think I had another one. No, I did not. But Retro did have another one. Everybody bear with me for a second. No, fuck, we did that one as well.
I mean, we covered all the ones on the title.
Yeah.
Yes. We this was
I
a
want to
speed
do like
podcast
one more
speed run.
big one, you know.
Podcast speed run.
Podcast
We
speed
threw
run.
in the whole shit in public bathrooms, same as episode 1. We always go back to shit.
We
Dude,
always go
shit
back
is,
to see
shit
shit.
is the more recurring theme in my life. Shit and my penis. I don't know why, but my local friends, they fucking love to talk about my penis. So Friday
All
They
right.
like talking about their
Gotta have to
penis, or they like talking about
mine,
your
mine,
penis.
mine.
Okay.
Explain
I don't know
that,
why,
please.
but yeah. But Friday they got here, and because of the Danny thing, you know. And the first guy who arrived was like, "Yeah, congratulations, my dude. Congratulations on your day. Congratulations, my dude."
What?
And all the other friends that were congratulations, my dude. I was like, what the fuck you guys are talking about? Oh yeah, today is the big penis day, stuff like that. I'm like, damn, dude, you guys always like making jokes about my dick all the time.
You have good
The only
friends.
thing that happened to my dick one time was that a picture leaked on Twitter back when I had a different alias on Twitter. That was a whole shit show for like a week. But then people got over it.
Wait, you had nudes?
And some chick, which I sent her my pee fucking threw it up in Twitter like, "Oh shit, look at this guy's dick." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Wait, is it because it's weird or because it's
Yeah,
it's
it-
She called
massive?
it. She called it cute, which I didn't know how to feel about it.
Oh,
I'm like,
dude,
what
just
you-
take it.
'cause
Cute
you
is
ne-
good. Cute's
like a
good.
dolphin dick, you know. And Retro has like a dolphin dick.
So I didn't
Very
know how to
fluffy.
feel about it. Dude's like, "Yeah, that's good," and girls like, "Yeah, that's good. You have a cute penis." I'm like, "Yeah, but I never heard
That
talking
being
about a
said,
penis that way. It's
yeah.
always like small, big, this or that, but never like, oh, you have a handsome penis." Like
I would
I've
rather.
never heard
I
that
think I
before.
would rather to for somebody to call my dick like a monstrosity or something, like something that's also
It looks like
objectively
a
bad.
trucker
But
arm.
yeah, what the fuck is that fucking mallet, or what the hell is up with that rod of yours? What the fuck is that gnarly
Rod.
tree trunk? What the fuck, dude? You want it to be a blunt instrument, you know? You want it to be something to be feared, honestly. You don't want it to be
I mean, I
cute.
did have fun with that person, so I guess
You
that
won in
was
the
her
end.
thing.
Who
Cute
gives a shit?
penises.
But good call on changing the Twitter handle.
Maybe the cute penis is like that has a strong jaw, you know, next to the opening has like a strong jaw or something like
All right, I'll post my penis for the Patreon so the
that.
listeners can
No,
tell me if
OnlyFans,
it's cute or
OnlyFans.
not.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, OnlyFans.
please.
All right, I
Did you
found
find the
something.
topic?
I
There
found
we
a
go.
topic. Yeah, Finn, this is an old one, so I hope you still know what the fuck you were talking about when you submitted it to me.
I never know what I'm talking about.
Let's go. Your biggest office fear. You wanted to talk about that at some point.
Yeah, my biggest office fear is still on the poop thing. It's pooping myself.
Mhm.
Always. That's my biggest fear.
God damn it! I thought we were moving away from this. I guess we're not,
Yeah,
guys. Strap
I'm
in.
sorry. I'm sorry, but that's my biggest fear, you know. I
I mean,
always
you don't know, Vin. I knew that as soon as you said the topic.
yeah.
I
As soon
expected it somewhat.
I told Retro, I think back in the day, when I was back in school, I would still be I'll fear all the time of like letting go a loud fart or something like that.
Hmm.
And I always had, maybe Freud can explain something like the anal phase or something like that, but I do have a lot of fear of pooping or farting out loud. That's one of my
No,
biggest fears.
fraud would say it has to do something with you wanting to fuck your mom because that's all
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah,
Fantasize about fucking his mom for whatever reason.
Yeah.
everything
But
relates back to that. So I think the loud farts just make you think of when you were in the womb, which is obviously the time when you feel safest. And I'm pretty sure that you did not fart at that point, and this is just a
Yeah.
throwback to that. You just want to go back to
not a
that safe
doctor.
phase. No, shut up. I'm I'm spreading wisdom here.
Yeah. Dr.
So I
Oswald
solved that
should
for you.
say
You're
that.
welcome.
Dr. Oswald should say that. All right.
Yeah, he's from
No, the
Harvard.
real reason is his mom, and I'm sorry, Vin, let out a fat one while he was in the womb, and that startled him
Mm.
inside the womb, and now he
Mm-hmm.
has this frustration that he hates farts.
But yeah,
And now
that's one
that
of
you
my
know the
biggest
source of your
office.
fear, you should be able to move forward
Yeah,
and
maybe
you
fart in
know,
the office.
yeah,
Maybe fart in the
that would
office
be
to
a
everybody to listen
very
to.
What
empowering
is
thing
it?
for you, I think.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
No, no. Let's indulge in this moment for a while.
All right.
Let's say
I'm
you're
scared.
working, and there's this guy who's always like very quiet, always looking like he's holding some fart or stuff like this.
mhm.
And
I know the guy, yeah.
suddenly he
It's me.
stands up and just lets a huge loud fart, like who makes the walls tremble. This guy would be empowered. Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
I
Standing
mean,
ovation for me. I'm for sure.
if
He
your
would be my
office is
best friend
mostly
from that point
dudes,
onward.
yeah, if your office is mostly dudes, you'll get a fucking slow clap going
Oh
for
hell
you.
yeah, yeah.
Now, there's some chicks in the office, then yeah, that's where it gets sketchy.
Yeah,
Like,
then everybody will be
Maybe
quiet
a
because
fast
of the
clap.
chicks.
Yeah.
Dudes
yeah,
understand. Dudes are like, yeah, dude, that
Maybe the
was a
chicks
powerful
understand as
fart.
well, but they don't want to give you the power. Maybe
Yeah,
they understand.
there are still
they
chicks
should. They should.
nowadays that still like holding farts from their mates. I've heard.
Yeah.
Like someone that I'm talking to said it like, oh yeah, I was married for 13 years and that person never smelled or heard my farts. I'm like, hell no,
It's
that's like
impossible.
13 years of fucking torture right there.
It's impossible. How can you hold
It,
your
it took
fart
me
from
some
somebody else?
time to coax lean into showing me that side of her. For
Yeah,
some,
that's
I don't
when you
know.
know
It's
it's real.
yeah, but she
When
didn't
they
want to
let
do it,
out
and I
that
was like,
first
dude,
one.
I'm fine with it. I don't like smelly farts. I don't like smelling farts. So maybe like do it in a different direction, but don't fucking give yourself a stomach ache on my
Wait,
accord.
you're not a
I don't
fart
fucking
sommelier?
care.
Oh,
You're not a
I'm
fart
sorry
sommelier?
we went
I'm
back to this
training.
topic,
I'm
but
still training.
I had a cousin in DR. It was his birthday. We were in a party. Boom boom. There was a lot of young. He's younger than me, so it was a lot of young chicks for him. Blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, he got sick, and he's sweating, and
Oh.
everything. And we're like, oh shit, something's wrong with him. We're gonna take him to the hospital. So me and my cousin picked this dude up, which is like half dead, half alive, and we threw him in the back of a pickup truck to take him to the hospital. As soon as he landed in the pickup truck,
Uh oh.
he just let out like a fucking 90-second fart. So this dude was holding in the farts because of the ladies in the party. And as soon as he let all of it out, he felt better and started drinking and partying
Oh
like
my
normal, enjoying
god.
his birthday. I'm like,
See,
don't do
don't
it. Don't
fucking
hold in
hold your
farts.
farts. Just let it go.
Nope.
Let it
Can
go.
you imagine getting a hospital bill because you didn't want to fart? Fuck out of here.
I can see Finn doing that 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would totally die out of not farting.
Actually, we talked about this. Finn said he would take a death in
Yeah,
before pooping in public.
I can imagine my last day on earth being let's say I do a crime and a heinous crime. I murdered somebody. So the judge, and it's Texas, and the judge just turned and say, "Do you plead guilty? If you don't plead guilty, you're gonna get the death penalty." And I'm like, "I'm not guilty, dude." So you're condemned to not farting or pooping for the rest of your life, and I will die the next week.
Nah. You know what's crazy? That Vin, out of all three of us, seems like the most shameless dude. He's the extrovert, as he said. He has that cute picture of like the pregnancy thing. Sorry, listeners. Um, he has a cute
No, you're
picture where
welcome,
he pretends
listeners.
like he's the one pregnant and his
Yeah.
girl, is hugging him from behind like the baby. So he's pretty shameless, but a fart is his weak point.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
his fucking kryptonite.
Yeah, I have
Honestly,
no problem in being naked in front of people, but I have problems in farting in front of people.
how?
Do
What about if
have
you're
you
naked
spoken in
and
therapy
farting?
about this?
Yeah, you should.
I
I
should.
think
I
this
should.
there's something deeply rooted for you here. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. There's concerning the farts, not the pooping, but concerning the farts. There is actually
An
a good
incident.
explanation. A good explanation why I don't fart, and it
Hmm.
wouldn't work right now. Only worked with child Vin. So I have this friend, childhood friend, and I was in his home, and I let like the this Yeah, this tiny fart
It's
go,
this child
and I was
fart.
like, and he was like, dude, I don't like farting in my house. All right, like I don't like to,
The fuck?
I don't like you to be farting in my house.
And this was a
That's
man.
nasty. Yeah, yeah.
No, he
Like
wasn't.
that was
No.
nasty. You can't be like farting all the time, you know. And he turned to me and said, if you fart again, I'm gonna make us play Fatal Frame. And I was really scared of Fatal Frame because I saw the video, and it made me kind of
Dude,
scared.
is he like a mass
Yeah.
murderer now or something? What's
No,
wrong
no,
with this
he's
dude?
fine. He's fine.
Is he
What's
one
wrong
of the
with this
ones I
dude?
know?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. I had the twins in my mind. I'm like, fuck them.
No, the twins are farting machines. They're farting machines. They do have something like a fart war that goes on, and they have strict rules
All
about it.
right, we need some
So,
context here
Oh,
because the listeners don't know what the fuck you're talking. I don't know what the
I
fuck you're
don't know
talking
either.
about.
The farting Olympics. Go
But who
ahead.
are
all
the
right,
twins? What is this?
let's go.
What is this?
The twins are close friends of mine. Sometimes we play games together. Retro played with us. They're really nice people, you know, and they're twins. So as
That would
every
explain the name.
brother,
All right.
yeah, every
Mm-hmm.
brother, they have like this rivalry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they do have some rules that you can cross. So one of the rules that I know is their names is Gustavo and Guilherme. So I'm gonna call Gu and Gui.
I love that they're
So
G and G.
yeah, and
GG.
one
Good
of the
game.
one of the rules is you can't fart inside the other guy's room. So sometimes when one of them is fucking pissed, they go to let's say Gu is pissed at Guy. He goes into Guy's room, fart there, and leave. And you can hear the other guy saying like, "Damn, you just farted in my room. You know I don't like that." And these guys just get really mad at each other. It's amazing.
I love this. And these are adults.
Yeah,
Adult,
probably, yeah.
adult.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I love that. They should start a YouTube channel. I feel like
Yeah,
that's going to be
they're really
successful.
nice people. Really nice people.
Yeah, they're cool.
All right. Office fears, though. We only covered poop
Yeah.
as normal.
Yeah, that's my fear, but I want to hear from you guys.
All right, office. I don't really have an office fear. Like, what would qualify as office fear other than like getting fired? That's like the only thing.
No,
Like when I
let's say one fear that I could have if I were working in my first company. My biggest fear in my first company was my boss coming in and asking me to ride in the car with him because it was fucking crazy entering the same car as that dude.
Really?
You know, yeah, that guy is insane. My first boss, he's insane. He's like, uh, you know, The Office. There's Michael Scott. We like Michael Scott, but
yeah.
Michael Scott has these very specific bad traits that makes us kind of hate Michael Scott. This guy
Mhm.
was only the bad traits, you know.
Hmm.
Oh,
So
sure.
everybody just hated him, and he was very childish. There's a story that one of his sisters worked in the same place, and she had to leave work early to buy some cake because if she didn't buy cake in his birthday and bring it to the company so we can have like a congratulation party for him for being born that day, he would be
Mm-hmm.
fucking mad.
Wow.
So you gotta stop your job to buy cake for your brother boss who is a very childish person, so he won't start to throw a tantrum in front of everybody.
And
That's so good.
he was an insane driver apparently.
Yeah, yeah, and you enter the car. He didn't call his car his car. He would call his car the Pajero, or Pajero, as I'd like to call it, because it's fucking jack off. But
Yeah,
it's a big car. I don't know if you guys have the same car over there,
What
but
does
it's
that
like a
name
big
mean
car.
though?
Pajero in Spanish is
masturbator.
masturbator. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so he was a psychopath. Cool.
No, but Pajero is the name of the car for real.
Yeah, it's like the real name of the vehicle. It's a type of SUV.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Oh,
because
right.
we don't speak
I think
Spanish here,
it's
so it's fine, right?
I think it's Mitsubishi, right? I
Yeah,
don't
it's
remember.
Mitsubishi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mitsubishi Pajero. So Mitsubishi masturbator. Essentially.
I appreciate that.
So yeah, that was
It's a
his
good
car. It
name.
was so fitting. I liked it. So it was so fitting, this guy. And he always said like, "Let's take a ride on the Pajero. Let's take a ride on the Pajero, actually, right?" And
Mhm.
I was like, "Dude, I'm not entering that fucking car. I'm not going in.
All
I
right.
don't trust
So
you."
I don't really have an office fear,
Yeah,
except
me
for
neither.
really,
Like
really
other than
mundane
being
ones.
fired.
I'd say, I get these I got these bosses, and I'm working in marketing and currently and in the entertainment industry. So currently, we don't have any work except for marketing related activities. So I'm fucking busier than ever, while the other people all have fuck all to do. And what people like to do with their time is decide for me what I have to do. So every day, several people will come into my office or send me an email and figure out new shit I should do. So I'm fucking on the brink of total meltdown at this point. I've got endless things to do. Most of the ideas are shit too, but they all take energy because you have to explain to them in nice ways that their ideas are shit. And
Can we abolish that? Can we abolish it? Like, I wish humans could. It would be so better, so much better for the company if you just could go to your boss and say, "Your idea is bad, dude. Your idea doesn't work."
I wish we could, Vin. I wish we could, but I'd be fired in a week because it's just the sheer amount too. So I'd say currently my very real and very mundane office fear is getting out of bed, opening my email, and finding another one of those shits taken on my front yard, basically.
For me, I think the offices here in the States made me a bit more germs conscious. Because
Mm.
like in DR, I never give a fuck. I go into the call center. I know it's my cubicle. I know nobody else uses it.
Right?
Yada yada yada. Go there, do my thing, leave. But here, even the first job I got here in the call center, the first thing they gave me was some hand sanitizer, some Clorox wipes. They're all here to wipe your station. I'm like, true, that makes sense. I never thought of this in DR. And then over here, like now I wouldn't work in any fucking cubicle here in the States unless somebody gives me some fucking shit to sanitize it. So that's basically it for me here.
Because
Just
it's
gone.
not like your cubicle, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
because more people are using it after you
mm.
leave, or somebody used it before you came in. So I'm like, yeah, I get it now. I need to be more sanitary. And COVID also taught us,
Yeah.
which is a weird thing.
100%.
COVID, a lot of the fucking commercials here was wash your hands. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, weren't people doing this?
Never.
You have to have a video on how to wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap?
Never wash
But apparently, yeah.
washing hands is for losers that have too much time on their hands.
I learned that people don't wash their hands when one of my teachers back in high school, he had E. coli, right? You
Mm-hmm.
guys know
Mhm.
about E. coli? Yeah.
Yeah, Nikolai, I think
Yeah,
you
E.
pronounce
coli.
it here.
Yeah. So he had that because he once pooped and didn't wash his hands, and eventually he touched his mouth and
Basically
probably
ate
ate
his own
poop.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, probably ate poop and got E. coli and had a really rough time. And some of my classmates were like, "Holy shit, what? This happens to people who don't wash their hands." I was like, "Dude, you have nothing to fear if you're being washing your hands all the time. You know, if you just went there, pooped, and then
And then you basically
just wash."
discover that all of your friends didn't do it either.
And everybody in the classroom was like, "Oh my god, I don't want to get E. coli." I was like, "Damn, guys, it's just all you gotta do is just wash your hands, man. Don't worry. It's just our teacher like exposing himself as somebody who doesn't wash his hands."
Wow.
Yeah,
I
I
would
haven't
lie
had any
about that if
problems with
I ever
that.
got that. Like, what you have? I don't know, man. I think it's diabetes or something. I'm not gonna say I got E. coli.
Very smart.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I know I'm supposed to be a filthy degenerate, but I've never had problems washing my hands. I do wash them more often now. Like usually I'd wash them, I guess, in the shower and after poops and pees. But
Mhm.
now I do it like when I've left the house and stuff. I didn't used to
Yeah.
do that much.
I've adopted the whole South Park thing of washing your hands before you pee, and that's my jam now.
That
I
makes sense.
respect my
Yeah,
dick. I respect my dick. My mean
it
as
made so
guys, and
much
I'm pretty
sense
sure
when I
women
saw
as
that.
well.
Explain the South
Yeah, and
Park
I'm
thing
like,
too, by the way, because I'm sure not everybody
as
knows about it.
guys, I don't know about you guys. I basically polish my balls every time I take a shower. Like that's the part I concentrate the most on cleaning. And then second is my beard, and then the rest is just like a regular
Well, you were
wash.
talking about
You know.
the metal Asian Asian meditation balls that you wanted
Mhm.
that as your ball. So I get the polishing now. Yeah, 100%.
Taste, stop being toxic. Anyways, um, So yeah, so I adopted that. The theory is you wash your dick thoroughly. Most guys do. You just wash your dick thoroughly. So it's essentially the cleanest part of your body. So when you go to a public
Yeah,
restroom to take a pee, if you just grab your penis, you're dirty in your penis from all the germs from the outside and all that. So you wash your hands first. Your pee pee stays clean, and then you take a piss and everything's good. It is the
exactly.
cleanest part of your body. Unless if you
Unless
peed
you
on
don't
your
touch
hand,
the
yeah.
and you don't touch the thing. I don't know the name of that.
The
Where you
what?
The
press,
head?
where you press
Well,
after you.
no, you do that with your feet. I don't know if everybody does, but
Oh,
my sneakers with the bottom of my shoe. Oop.
oh, so that's how you do it.
And
What's the name
this,
of that thing? I never bothered to learn that.
The flusher? I don't know. The
Flush.
handle? I don't
Yeah,
know.
thank you,
I
thank you.
don't know. There was like a name. I'm pretty sure the British will call it something like the flicky flicky water go away.
we have some
So like
British
the
in
way they
chat,
name
but
shit.
I'm sure they're all very, very
Amazing.
pissed off and offended after that.
Yeah.
And that is, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, the perhaps the perfect spot to end today's
Yeah.
podcast on.
Yes.
After having
Unless y'all want
talked
to
about
hear more about poop.
after
I
having talked
promise.
about
I
shit for
promise.
90
Next
minutes
week.
is what I wanted to
Yeah,
say.
next week we're not gonna talk about poop. All right, I promise
You
you guys.
promise that? You can't
I
fucking
promise.
dictate that for me, you piece of shit.
I promise. I'm gonna stop degradation where he is.
All right.
I'm like, I refuse to talk about poop today, Dag.
Well, you heard the man. He's sure gonna try. Uh, all right.
Us 10 minutes
Tune,
in podcast next week. Damn, I just let out the biggest poop ever.
Yeah.
Stay tuned next week for when Craze comes back and we speak about his poop experience.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
missed
We
it.
have to catch up on his poops for sure. All right, Retro, plug yourself, my friend.
I don't have a dildo, unfortunately, or a butt plug. If Adam and Eve want to sponsor
Hmm.
me, we make a custom dildo, pink, retro, pixelated. It's gonna hurt like a bitch, but hey,
I, for one, can't wait to get my hands on mine.
so retrosugar.live basically gives you access to everything, my schedule, my social media, anything you want to know. I've been, I don't know, on the off chance that a listener is listening and he's a Pro Bowl Holler player, come through on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and let's look it out.
All right, Vin, your
Vince?
turn.
I'll be at my house during the whole week and working. So yeah, that's it.
So
And
just go to his
hope to-
house.
Oh, there's one thing that I gotta not plug, but tell our listeners is that next weekend is my
Oh, wait.
last episode before I went on a vacation.
Yes.
No, it's
Next
actually
week
the
is
last episode. Well, before we all take a break for about 3 weeks and come back with new
very
shit.
likely. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And we'll
and
rearrange some shit. We'll have this talk next week. But next week, very special season finale. You're right.
exactly. No poops on the season finale.
Only
Stay,
poop.
tune in to see if it's gonna be true or not.
Exactly. As
Plug
for me,
yourself, Iggy.
yeah. As for me, find me everywhere on social media under the name Degradation and some bullshit after that. I have like 5 different names. You can't find me. So best just find me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/degradation with a 3 as the E. And on YouTube, also Degradation. Just Degradation without a 3 because I did get the name there. I've been doing weekly videos on YouTube. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Finn has been watching. He's
It's fucking great.
thank you, Finn. And honestly, I like to keep it going. So let's get some eyes on that shit. Find me on YouTube, Degradation. Much appreciated. As for the most important part of this video, listen to me. I'm already in YouTube mode. As for the most important part of this plug, the most important takeaway should be find NotACult podcast on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, on Google Podcast, on Castbox, wherever podcasts are found, as the cool kids say, we will be there as NotACult, as well as on YouTube. And of course, tune in for next week's season finale. Finn wants
Can
to
I
say
actually do a
something.
test?
Yeah, you
I
can do
want
a
to do a
test.
test. I'm testing my audience. My friends always tell me that they're listening, And I kind of believe that. So if you are my friends, my local friends, and you're listening to this, send me a message with the word batata doce. Thank you. That's it.
Batata dulce. Ooh, sweet jams.
All right, yeah. Dulce means sweet, and batata or bataten in Dutch, which are baked bananas, right? Or baking
Uh,
bananas.
What? Nah,
for
us
us,
is
it's
jams.
potatoes. Potatoes.
Yeah,
Oh,
sweet jams, potatoes, basically.
all right. Well,
You Dutch are always,
this
doing some
outro has
crazy
gone
shit.
on for way too long. All of you guys are very great. Find us again. We love you, and
Thank you.
we might talk about poop less next time. Goodbye.
Take care.
Okay.